Right, let's have a look, folks. We're diving back in. Welcome, everybody, to episode 6 of the Digimon World playthrough. Hope everybody is doing wonderful on this fine day. I am so excited to play this. We were not live on Wednesday. This is us diving back in for the first time on Thursday. Excited to have you here. Straight in, day 27. We're back once again. Brand new Digimon. This is baby Zaloompa. 0 years old, weighs 5, and has a decent little handful of stats. We had a little look at this at the end of the last episode, so we're not going to spend too long. If you consider Patamon to be Gen 1, then I guess this is Gen 4? Yeah, something like that. We've had a lot of Digimon so far, and I'm excited to see what Zaloompa can pull off. As for what we're going to be doing with this guy today, we have got some really fun stuff lined up. There's a choice being made today, guys, that I'll show you later on. The chat has been deciding. The chat has been deciding about what we're going to do with Zaloompa. A 50-50 choice has been made, and the YouTube viewers, you guys watching this today, are not going to know what that means, but I'm going to show you. The fate of Zaloompa has been decided, not in terms of just straight up knowing what Digimon we're going to turn into with this guy, or where we're going to go today, or what we're going to do. A mystery choice has been made. And again, we'll talk a bit more about that later. First thing that we want to address is something we were looking at the last time we played, and that is to do with Piximon's training manual, and whether we can afford it. So the last time we were playing the game, we managed to make a healthy amount of money, thanks to our last Digimon, who was Nivek. Weregarurumon became the champion of the arena, and he also was able to farm and defeat a lot of powerful Digimon, thus making us a decent amount of cash. We have 34,550 bits. Not quite enough to get to the training manual. The training manual in question is worth 50,000. However, the cool news about today is that we have 14 sirloins. So I'm going to take our baby, and I'm going to try and sell some stuff. See if we can't make a little bit more cash. Now, whether we can hit that number, I haven't actually done the maths on this, so I'm not really sure, but Zaloompa won't need sirloin immediately. So I'm going to try and make ourselves as much money as possible. If I go ahead and sell 11 of these, that's going to take us over the threshold of 42,800. And then beyond that, I'm wondering if there's any other stuff we could sell to make the money that we need. Got a lot of random items, but we will be needing to buy some super carrots and some hawk radishes today. As always, I've got a loose plan for what I want to do with this guy and where I want to take him today, but there will be points where we have to stop and think properly. 42,800, it looks like we're not going to be able to afford the training manual yet, but that is something we can work towards as a goal. It would have been cool to try and buy stuff here with Poyamon, but for the most part, I'm gonna keep an eye on our cash balance today. Let's go ahead and talk to Vegimon and make sure we're getting the proper training items from, or prepared for this guy. We've got a couple of hawk radishes and super carrots. We'll go ahead and rearrange some of these here. Ooh, hawk radish, yeah, we'll buy one more of each. Again, these items are quite expensive, but we'll get our money back later. And there's other ways we can farm cash later on. It's a problem for us to solve, and I like having problems to solve. I don't know if Jijimon is actually maybe back by now. Maybe he's brought us back an item or not. Or have we even sent him off? I don't know. Maybe we've not even sent him off. Do you want me to do something? Okay. Why don't we just send you off on a 1,000-day trip, Mr. Jimoji? Probably going to be less exciting, but you never know. Normally, Jijimon brings you back items that are profitable. So, if you were to give him 1,000 bits, normally brings you back an item that's worth at least 1,000 bits. So, let's go take Poyamon along to the green gym in here and see if we can't get him to digivolve in training 2. Again, whenever a baby appears in this playthrough, you're going to hear me talking about a couple of things over and over again. There's the discussion of Friesland, which some of you guys are going to know what I mean by that, and some of you guys are not going to know what I mean about that. And then there's the discussion of Kunamon's bed as well, which often comes up as well. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of defense training here with Poyamon. One thing I'm going to have a look at in the background, something I haven't actually prepared properly, is to make sure that we do digivolve into the mysterious evolution instead of Patamon again. So when we digivolve, I'm going to make sure we look at the stats for Patamon, and I'm going to make sure we don't accidentally fall into that. The thing is, we have to be careful right now, when training this guy, that we don't accidentally overtrain whatever it is that Patamon needs for his digivolution. We want to make sure we go towards the other one. Let's go ahead and give a Digimushroom over here. Hopefully this is enough. Don't think I really want to be using the digivolution items to train properly right now with Poyamon, because when he digivolves, he's going to get a bunch of points anyway. I'm going to lay this down very early at the start of this episode today, folks, and we've discussed it briefly. I'm going to try something spicy in this playthrough today. I'm going to try something that may end in something really cool, or it may end in failure. And whether we can pull that off or not remains to be seen, but for the time being, let's just keep going. We'll do a bit of HB training here, and then this guy should probably digivolve. And from there, we can start to plan our proper digivolution in a minute. Welcome to the stream, everybody, today, guys. It's nice to have you here. We've had lots of support so far, lots of super chats and donations and subs, which is great. So, a warm welcome to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I'll do my little roll call for likes on the episode as well. The likes have been getting better with every episode that we upload, guys. Mostly because the viewer numbers are going up as well, which is cool on YouTube. So if you guys want to help me out today, guys, smash the like button, give me a help, and help the playthrough grow. If you guys are enjoying it, let's go ahead and do some speed training here with the young lads. And unless I am much mistaken, I think, yep, there we go, right on schedule. Okay, cool. So let's have a look and see what our new Digimon's going to be. This will be a Digimon we've never had before, which is cool because, one, it means we don't have to stress about getting it a second time around, and two, it fills out the chart. So this is Baby Zalumpa, Digivolving for the first time here. Hopefully the first of many Digivolutions for Zalumpa, we'll see. Okay, Tokamon, of course. Natural pre-Digivolution of Patamon, our starter that we had long ago. So, what we need to do now is have a look at Tokamon's stats, and we have to basically make sure that we don't accidentally Digivolve from Tokamon into Patamon, or at least try and gauge. I think for Patamon it's probably like brains and stuff like that. So, Patamon needs HP, offense, and brains, yeah. Okay, cool. So, as long as our defense, speed, and MP is higher than the rest, we should be good to go. So, let's go ahead and do a bit of speed training. When your Digimon digivolves, the tiredness and everything gets reset, which is excellent. So, Tokamon here is looking pretty good. There is obviously the chance that we mess this up, and I'm not ruling that out, guys. If we do mess it up, we'll figure something out later. I'm so excited to be here today, folks. I really am. We did a lot of talking today to kick things off, so I apologise for yammering on and on and on. Defense training, defense, defense, defense. Do we want to start using our special items now or no? I guess there's not really a reason to do it, but the Hawk Radish will give us some weight, which we kind of need, so I'll give him a Hawk Radish here and we'll do some defense training. Happy enough with that. Nice. Dump time. And then this guy's probably going to want to go to sleep. We spent a lot of time in the last couple of episodes when we were grinding for Weregarurumon, when we were grinding for Shellmon and that Digivolution angle with Jijimon. We spent a lot of time grinding, guys. We've been doing that a lot in this playthrough, which I don't really mind, because honestly I enjoy it, and a big part of Digimon World 1 is hanging out in the gym. I think this is always a good way for me to kick things off in the episodes as well, because it lets me concentrate on, although I'm rambling a little bit, greeting you guys, welcoming you guys in, making sure you're comfy and all that for the episode, I am also kind of surreptitiously planning what I want to do today, so that's sometimes why I like having some time to myself here to get things organised. MP next for sure. What did we give him? It was the Hawk Radish. So theoretically we should just honestly double down while the Hawk Radish is in play. And we'll do the MP training when we wake up. I don't know if I gave him another Digimushroom or not. 11 and 2. I actually don't know if the Hawk Radish is involved there or not. This guy's still not went to sleep yet, which is hilarious. Okay, let's do the Super Carrot one time. And take your weight back down to. It's going to keep you in 10. It's also putting up his happiness as well. Now we can do some MP training, so let's lock this in. Some of y'all will know who we're going for. Some of you guys will be checking it up in advance. Some of you guys will just naturally know who Togemon can turn into. As always, guys, I'm not trying to like keep secrets, but if you can try and keep it to yourselves. I know yous are mostly good these days, but bear in mind that although some of you guys might be total masters of Digimon, a lot of people won't know what's coming, so you always have to assume that you're watching the movie with someone new, or playing the game with someone new for the first time. Let's lock in our save file here, and when we wake up we're going to be totally refreshed. We're going to get this guy to rookie form, and then we're really going to start doing spicy things, guys. We're really going to start doing spicy things. Tokamon will be a Tokamon for slightly longer than Poyamon. I think it's like double the life expectancy. Speed, defense, and MP are looking fine. We have to make sure we give her a little bit more food here, so I'm probably going to Hawk Radish this. A bit unnecessary to do the Hawk Radish Super Carrots with the babies, guys, honestly. It's not something that I would say is totally necessary, but again, Hawk Radish and the MP training don't really go hand in hand, but I do want to make sure this MP is higher than HP, just to make sure that is locked in. And now we're in a good spot. We've not really done too much defense training in this playthrough, and defense is something that we might need for what I have planned today, depending on how the vote has went. Speed is also going to be relevant as well, especially for the next option that we have. So we'll put our defense up to 78, and then we're going to go and grab some food from the veggie bro. I'm not sure if we need to actually take this guy to Centaurimon and rest. Again, I'm trying to stockpile the sirloin so that I can sell them for profit, because that is a really nice way to make money. Getting your sirloin, what's the word, like, basically your excess sirloin can be sold for like big gains, so I'm trying to like feed the babies mushrooms when I can. Jijimon, what you got for me? A super restore. It's not bad. I could send them off again if I wanted to. Theoretically, if I've done it once, I should be doing it again if we're being consistent here, but... Okay, come with me, young Tokamon. What is your energy levels at? 23%. I don't think we need to rest you just yet, mate. Did we get the training manual? Not yet, Blue Crew, not yet. Good question, though. Steve, this speedrun is slower than I expected. Steve, I swear to God. Okay, excellent, guys. We locked the speed in. HP's up a little bit more. Everything looks good. Just because we're overtraining speed and defense doesn't necessarily mean that we don't have to train the other elements. Let's see what the Digipine does to weight. This is an experiment for science. There's a Digipine, mate. What does that do? Gives us +2 weight. Ah, okay, good to know. That's great. Tiredness, I don't know if our tiredness moved there. Did it? I don't think it did. I was going to do a sirloin here, but speed training, let's go. Let's lock this in. We get massive points for our Digipine. So the more value we can get out of this, the better, guys. I'm going to push these numbers to the moon, and hopefully I don't come to regret this. Defense training, how much does that give us? 14 points! Dude, the Digipine is OP. Okay, Tokamon getting it over... This is kind of crazy, guys. Remember when... This shows you how far we've come in terms of our resources, in terms of our tamer level. The fact that we are now getting... And obviously our augments to the gym as well with Kabuterimon and Quagmon. The fact that our defense is nearly over 100 with our in-training Baby 2 is really, really, really interesting. Let's go ahead and save, guys. I'm going to save it, I think. Do we just go big balls? I don't think there's any way this doesn't work out, right? Oh god, maybe I'm wrong about this. We're locking in the save file, guys. We're cashing in. I'll see if I come to regret this. Right, speed is something else we need. MP is something we need. We need a lot of MP, actually. Let's go ahead and do some MP training. We'll rock this in. Maybe we should have pushed for 100 defense just for funsies. That could have been alright. 108 MP. Defense is going up here as well. That's cool. Pokemon's still happy. And fresh as well. Fresh as a daisy. Went for a little midday nap. That's pretty cool. Speed training? Speed training is going to be important. 999 on the speed. Pokemon's still not digivolved yet. I don't know if that's going to happen now or not. Do we want to do one more MP? Let's do one more MP training. It's going to push our defense to like an absurdly high number. Oh, baby. He's behaving. You guys promised me. You guys wouldn't lie to me, would you? Is it time for a sirloin, or do we just keep trading with the Digipine? Honestly, the Digipine's kind of turning me on a little bit. What's the weight level at? I don't want to eat the sirloin, but the sirloin could be good for the fatigue. We have to gain weight. We can't go down, so it's hawk radish, which means we need to do more HP, defense, and speed. Maybe we'll do HP training after this. Come on, Togemon, my little friend. Cute little Zalumpa, guys. He's got so much in store for him today. There's really, really exciting plans. I've already spoke to you. That's awkward. Sorry, Vegemon. I'll, do you know what? I'll just buy some stuff while I'm here. Just to make me look like less of a walloper. What are your thoughts on this verse? This versus the other Digimon games? Asked John. Good question, John. I would say, obviously, I'm heavily nostalgia goggle influenced here. Played this game a lot when I was a kid. Probably the Digimon game I played the most. Digimon World 2 and 3 I played a lot of as well, by the way. Like, a lot. But this game has always been my favourite, and it's really hard to get away from that, so... Why don't we just make this guy the tankiest he's ever been in his life, guys? This is so silly. I shouldn't be doing this, but I thought it'd be fun. I complained in my first 2 generations of Digimon that we didn't train defense enough. Maybe we just make this guy an absolute unit. Okay, Digivolution time, folks. Here we go. Togemon might scream through this entire Digivolution. That happens sometimes. Yeah, he's going to do the bug. Okay, just... He's having a good time. Alright, pray for me, boys. Here we go. Excellent. What's happening, Beamon, ladies and gentlemen? Zalumpa has entered the building. Did you guys know Beamon was gonna be the... Did you guys know Beamon was gonna be the thing? Oh my goodness. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Right. Here's where we need to make some calls, guys. Here's where we need to make some calls. Y'all have been voting, and I'm gonna try something today. I gave the chat a choice, and this is very important. The Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, both chats were given a choice today, folks. I gave you guys a scenario, kind of like Slay the Spire or like a roguelite where you encounter something weird in the wilderness. Anybody who's a D&D fan might enjoy this. Zaloompa meets a strange man in native forest. The man says this: "This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You can take the blue pill, and the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. Or you can take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep this digi rabbit hole goes." Let's see what the chat chose, because there is a whole bunch of stuff that's about to go down here. Alright, you guys check this out. Red pill won with 30 votes today, guys. And thus it's been decided. Now, I didn't tell you guys what the red pill was. I didn't tell you guys what the blue pill was. I just asked you guys to vote blindly. You guys ready? Digivolution. Alright guys, you better buckle up because shit's about to get fucking wild with it today. Alright, Digimon, you've only just came into existence, but it's time. Oh baby. You guys are like, huh? Or maybe you guys saw this. Maybe you guys have been following my every movement. Jijimon, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do you know why Jijjimon's pretty interesting as a Digimon? Jijimon is pretty interesting as a Digimon because he was an awkward Digimon to turn into, and that's because we had, on the actual chart, there's only 2 Digimon that can turn into Jijimon as far as I'm aware, and that's Gabumon and Patamon, 2 Digimon we had already had. So when we won in the Colosseum with, I think it was Nivek, we were given an item, and as soon as I saw it, I was excited, because there's something we're going to try and do today with Jijimon. Now, I know as soon as you guys saw Beamon, you were thinking, Birdramon, Phoenixmon, Flappy Flappy, Feather Feathers. That was actually my plan, guys. That would have been the blue pill plan, but you guys voted for the red pill, now we're here. Now we have to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Couple of things we're going to need to do here with Jijimon today. We're going to have to turn our training up a massive notch, guys. We're about to go balls to the wall, and I'm going to show you guys something mega spicy. So we get 14 points here in Green Gym. We would get 15 points if we went to train in Beetle Land. We've got a target for this, guys, and I've not explained this to you. We have Jijimon. You might think, Jack, what the hell are we going to do now? What does Jijimon even do, Jack? What's his thing? Well, first of all, let me guys show you that Jijimon has nothing but physical attacks and also some earth attacks, actually, which is kind of interesting. We've got, what have we got? Dynamic Kick, Megaton Punch. Buster Dive is his best move because obviously he's got a big horn. He's got the Narble. He's not got the horn, guys, but you know what I mean. Buster Dive, 250 MP. How much? What's his total MP? Okay, there's some pros and cons to doing what we're going to try and do today, guys. Okay, and I might come to regret this. Let me train Jijimon for a hot minute before we decide to leave this area. I'm going to put him to sleep eventually. So, Digivolution items in Digimon World are very similar to how they operate in Next Order. When you use a Digivolution item, yes, you get the Digimon you want on demand, but there are a couple of problems that come with this. First of all, you'll notice that going from Beamon to Jijimon via a Digivolution item and not via natural organic Digivolution, she doesn't actually get the Digivolution bonus. Secondly, your life expectancy as a champion, as a rookie, does not extend either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Jijimon through the night. I'm going to try and get his discipline as high as possible. And we're going to aim for a very, very high defense requirement. Again, whether I can get there in time, I don't know. You see this guy is very, very hungry, but that's actually maybe good because it'll let us feed him some more hawk radishes, which is going to send his weight through the sky. But at the same time, maybe that's okay. Probably going to need 2 of these. I think some... Okay, with that in mind, let's see what we've got over here. I'm going to need to get this guy's weight under control, guys, but we're also going to need to his discipline up as well. Let me focus here, chat. Let me focus. Greatly reduces tiredness. That's quite nice. I actually didn't know I could buy those. Ice Mushroom is greatly boost discipline. I think we need a few of these. Maybe 2? I actually think we have a few of those in the bank as well, but yeah. Come over here, you. Come over here, come over here, come over here. Right, so this guy is very heavy. But this Ice Mushroom will be really handy right now, because we need to push his discipline to the moon, guys. We're taking full advantage of Vice Mod here, in order to do what we want to do. I'm going to let this guy go to sleep whenever that is. I think he's a nocturnal Digimon, which is why he's up during the night. You imagine like a mole really wouldn't often come out during the day, would he? We'll give him our last Digipine here. He's got to push his discipline down a little bit, unfortunately. I think that's okay. Not bad. Jack, how's things with you? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing today, guys. I'm doing really well. Thanks for being here, folks. We're in the middle of a new experiment. We're crafting the Digimon World Vice X-Files yet again. I'm going to try and do something similarly to Shellmon. Not quite as awkward as Shellmon, but something I've never been able to pull off before. Something I've never tried to pull off before. I'm going to try and do it this time. See if we can get it done. We need to be spam training defense. Spam training defense. 213. I'm going to train him basically until he goes to sleep here. Actually, how much cash do we have? How much can we spend? Remember how we were saving up money for the training manual, guys? Well, I'm still keen to do that. However, I think we might have to start relying on some drugs. I'm going to buy a couple of hawk radishes here. Maybe like 5. Defensive power, power ice for 20. I'm going to buy 2 of these for 10k. That's a huge amount of money. I'd rather get his happiness up sooner rather than later though, so I might actually force feed him maybe one of our berry items. Gives rest, boost discipline, and happiness. Let's see what this does for us, guys. Gave him a decent bit of happiness, not above 80% though. We need to get that up higher, I think. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to... We're cooking, guys, we're cooking. Digipine, we have 2 of these. We'll definitely take those. Deluxe Mushroom boosts all abilities. Why not? We also need the... Probably going to need that. HP floppy 1. We're going to have to dump that just to make space, I think. Offense chip. Defensive chip 3. Those are all coming with us. Ah, guys. We are going to try some fucking crazy things today, and it's going to be... Do you know what? If nothing else, guys, it's going to be hella controversial. That's for sure. Jijimon, get your ass over here, young man. Get your ass over here. Right, brother, how we looking? Defense 259. Go on, do me a solid and eat one of these, homie. Good lad, good lad, good lad. You like that? Yeah, you like that? You like that? Okay, yeah, I don't know how to explain this. We're not done yet. What's the tiredness at right now? 56. Back to the lab. Come, Jijimon, come. Y'all were expecting something today, guys. I don't know if this was, this is not... When we picked our Digimon at the end of the last episode, I had nothing planned. I didn't think we were going to take a spicy twist like this, but it might be time. Okay, Jijimon going to sleep. Let's have a check on his HP and his discipline. We're going to use this food hunger moment in order to feed this guy. Sure, what does this do? These are very rare, these items. Really should be a bit careful with this. What did that give us? I think that gave us 20 across the board. This guy is super weak apart from his defense, but there is method in the madness. Whether we can achieve what we want to achieve with this guy, I have no idea, folks. This could end in tears, or it could end in massive success. Let's go ahead and save here. Hold. Right, Jijimon, age 2, weight 50. Defense needs to go up massively. In fact, I said that on the fresh day we were going to go train elsewhere. Let's go ahead and do that. Come on, Jimoji. We need to make sure we have an autopilot for this journey, and we need to make sure we have other items that are going to be required. So, we're certainly going to need hawk radishes. Do we have hawk radishes? We got 5 of those. We got 1 defense chip. We got 3 autopilots. Power ice. I'm going to give that to him just now, actually. Congratulations. This guy is the first Digimon to eat any of our Digivolution chips, by the way, so... 401 on the defense counter. Fantastic. You guys are being extremely difficult right now. My mum with Jake, I'm your boyfriend.
Donald, Goofy, Tarzan, Aladdin, Ariel, Beast, Peter Pan, Jack.
Chat, you're making this really hard to concentrate, and I really need to concentrate in this area. Like, really need to concentrate. If I had touched the Tentamon there, chat, I'd have thrown my controller and all of you guys out of the window. Defense training is left. Not doing this exactly ideal, but it'll work out in the end, I'm sure. Very important that we don't train through the wrong hours of the day with the wrong items engaged, guys. Okay, perfect. Food time. We're gonna need... What are we gonna need? I'm not sure it's time to throw that at you yet. I'm not 100% convinced. Nice. Okay, here we go. 15? Not quite as good as the Digipine, that's for sure. I think we can get above 500 here, guys.
Lizard.
Or a potty for Mr. Jijimon the Mole. 469, guys. Does this porta potty overwrite his training item? I think it doesn't. Food time. It doesn't really matter about using a hot radish here because we have to do 2 training sessions regardless. So 1 and then 1 more.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
I was just about to say that actually. Guys, it's time. Okay. Jijimon back at Mother Base. I don't know if that is past midnight or not. We're about to find out very shortly. Hello. Perfect. I guess it is past midnight. Right. As for where we are now, folks, we have done pretty much everything I need. I put my defense chip back in the bank. And we're going to take this guy in a little roll. I'm going to try and take him somewhere to maybe... We could theoretically train some other stats because his stats suck, honestly, and I'm a bit nervous about how that's going to go down. I've thought through most of this plan, but not all of it. So you'll have to bear with me. Chainmail and Ice Mushroom. We'll keep a hold of the Ice Mushroom for sure. Let me take back my restores because I feel like I'm going to need these. Medicine... No, I don't think we'll need that, right? He says boldly. Ice Mushroom, come with me. Prickly Pear.
So you killed
Speed Power, Joey.
you bastard.
Metal Greymon, it's nice to see you.
That's a nice looking Digimon you got there. He's got such a big drill on his face. I'm sure that boy is ready to penetrate. All jokes aside, he looks like he can dig up a storm. Too late to dig me up though, I'm still dead.
Metal Greymon, thank you for the £3 donation. Metal Greymon, for being dead, you're surprisingly vocal. How long... Didn't you die a long time ago, Metal Greymon? I feel like it's been a hot minute. Guys, all the pieces of Exodia are in motion. Alright, now we just gotta get his weight down a little bit so he's a bit more reasonable. And I think there's ways we can do that. Let's go ahead and feed him some super carrots here, and then we can get to training some other elements of his character. When this guy goes to sleep will be the real meat and potatoes, guys. That's the real agenda. That's the real moment of truth. I'm gonna actually just give him a nice mushroom here. Make sure this discipline number is at 100%, which I think it will be. He's still hungry. Okay, that's fine. As for, we'll give him the prickly pear here. Lock that in. Okay, we have this man at a 46 weight, max discipline, age 3. Couple of hours before he goes to bed. And then that's when we start rolling the dice on this. That's when we start rolling the dice. Our offense number sucks. Jijimon, come over here. Let's get you on this. My nose is so itchy. Randy, you're not going off for your shift at Home Depot, okay? I can't stay. I just popped in to say hi and see where we are before I head to Home Depot for my shift. Randy, would you stop it? Last time it was Walmart. The time before that it was Pizza Hut. Okay, stop it.
Are you winning, son?
I'm trying really hard. The moment of truth will be when it's snoozy time. Do you guys believe? Chat, do you guys believe? HP sucks. Jijimon, you're not going to get any benefits from this, but let's try it anyway. Hold. Chat, hold. We need more. Is it time for you to go to bed? Okay, guys, the moment of truth. I'm pretty sure his discipline is as high as possible. On the off chance that it is not, we can't really run any risks. So, congratulations. Right, we have a 1 in 3 chance here, guys. A literal 1 in 3. He's hungry, but don't worry about that. Going to sleep overwrites the issue. This is where things get a bit spooky. Okay. That's the first roll of the dice, guys. That's the first roll of the dice. Now we gotta keep training him. We gotta get him stronger. He's not ready yet. He's not ready for the world. Number 1. There was an opportunity for something to pop there, guys. We didn't hit it, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Jijimon just doesn't... He's not ready to leave us yet. He's not ready to leave us. In fact, see while we're in the area, I think... Because those items are so crucial to make sure we are doing things properly. It's not you, is it? Mate, would you leave me alone? Thank you. Caboterimon and Quagmon don't want to let go sometimes. They're like the needy X. That we didn't ask for. Guys, I'm locked in here, okay? I'm focusing. Would you guys behave for 2 seconds, please? 2 seconds. Let's go down. We need to go hunt for some food. We're gonna go scavenge some food. I'm aware of how fast we're burning through our very, very substantial cash flow. And I think we need to work on that a little bit. Do we have any mushrooms down here, brother? Nope. This is a little bit desperate, but it's still okay. We had a shot, guys. We had a good shot. We had a shot on goal, and the ball went between the posts, but it was saved by the goalie. That's okay. Come with me, please. Dude, where are the mushrooms and Digi? Hello? Where are my Digi mushrooms at, brother? Hold, chat. Hold. Yes. Delicious. Right, come over here. I don't trust that Betamon. Right, I need 3 mushrooms. For you, good sir. 1 potato. 3 potatoes for you, Mr. Jijimon? Oh, you mother. Hold, chat, hold. We're not done. I need mushrooms, boys. Is there an easy way? I mean, going in and out of that loading screen over and over would probably be the smart plan, but I wonder if we can just get one on the way through here. That'd be real good. Jijimon, hang in there. Oh my god, this is painful. Hold.
Yo, you freaking goblin, acknowledge me. I hate Metal Greymon and he can suck a smiley missile for real. If you don't get a Terrierman in DMW1, I'm gonna blast your house to smithereens.
Nah, dude, Terriermon.
Your wife gone miss you, Dexter.
HB training, we need offense brains, we need... God, this Digimon is... This is gonna be wild, chat. Congratulations. We just need to get him through the night. We get him through the night, what do you guys think? What's the tiredness like? 36. More than comfortable. Brain training, come on. Listen, Terriermon, you just shut your mouth, okay? And I don't want to know about your desires for a smiley missile, okay? Terriermon, thank you for the donation, though. Brains, offense, and HP. Our HP really does suck here. Emojimon, congratulations. Give all you got. We got 100 brains, guys. And the new day has arrived. Probably going to get his offense above 1,000 as well, ideally. Tiredness is quite high. Not time to go to sleep yet, but it will be shortly. And when we feed him next time, we need to get that discipline under control. This is either going to work and look great, or it's not going to work at all. Metal Greymon, would you behave yourself for 2 seconds?
That little rat-looking rookie Terrierman better back up before he gets smacked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I won't even drop a sweat letting loose the booby missiles. I may not be able to move on to the afterlife, but I'll send him there real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get him put in his place, that little rascal. He thinks he's all that, Terriermon. He does a lot of talking in this Twitch stream. He does a lot of talk with his donations. Metal Greymon, thanks. Thanks for that. Metal Greymon, that's the first donation I've liked from you in the past 2 weeks. Let's check what Jijimon needs from us here. He needs food, that's fine. I don't think it's quite time for us to give him the ice mushroom yet, but that time will come shortly. We want to be keeping the weight down again, so I think it might be time to just feed him the 3 super carrots, which is going to give him -2 weight every single time. Gonna get that back down. His weight has been really crazy. If anything, I should have did the prickly pear first again, but I don't know if we have any more of those. Right, that takes his weight down 4. Weight is not really an issue right now, but it will be an issue later, guys. It might even reset based on what I think is going to happen, but I have no idea the ins and outs of this. I know the rough outline of the plan, but I'm not sure of the actual specifications. Jijimon, come with me, brother. I know you spent a lot of time in Green Gym. You've not actually had a chance to do any action. Why don't we go ahead and buy another prickly pear? Just 1. I'm going to make some money back later when I sell the sirloin, but for the time being, we have to chill. Prickly pear for you, sir. Nice suit. Are you okay? And then one last super carrot. All of our super carrots are almost gone now, which is a bit of an issue, but that's okay, I think. Nice. Right. In terms of training, we need to get this guy somewhat substantial because his stats are really, really bad. But there might be hope. There might be hope. 120 HP, 3 offense points. Okay. Umbra, how's things with you, man? Sorry for spending so much time in here today, guys. I hate to be that guy, but I think this should work out.
So
Oh
you
no.
killed the chief.
Weregarurumon, come in.
I'm at Al Greymon. Didn't you starve to death? Didn't you get neglected, just like me? I can't wait for him to make another Greymon just to starve it for the clip farm because of the rabbit hole.
What the
In
hell?
the real bunny. Me. I got a Gargo cannon for you to suck, dude.
Guys, can we calm down a little bit? Can we get ourselves under control? Need a pep talk with Jijimon here. 26 weight, 57 tiredness, age 4. Jijimon, listen, we're not gonna get many more shots at this, my dude. We're not gonna get a few more shots at this. So you better pull this together, my guy. Right, chat, what do you think? Is it time? Do you guys believe? I want you guys to tell me if you believe in magic or not. Alright. The odds are technically against us, but there is a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the magic of Digimon World 1. Hold. Alright, boys. Oh, baby. Hey guys, you need anything to buy from the store, yeah? You need anything? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's part 1 of the plan. Year 3, day 1, Zalumpa Digivolves. That's not Vice Mod doing that, by the way. That's just standard Digimon. In a weird twist of events, Tokamon makes a little leap in a Beamon. You guys chose the red pill, yeah? You guys all happy with it? You guys chose the red pill? I'll explain what happened for those that are a bit confused. I know most of you guys have figured this out ages ago when we were hardcore training defense. It was pretty obvious what we had planned. Jijimon digivolves at... He's got a 33% chance, guys, a 1 in 3 chance to digivolve. When he has 100% discipline, and when his defense is over 500, there is a 1 in 3 chance that when he goes to sleep, he turns into monochromon. We could have put this guy to sleep 3 or 4 times and he might never have digivolved. It might never have happened, so there is a bit of RNG still on the line here. Obviously, we could have save file loaded it, but I was really hoping we'd manage to pull this off without needing to do that, and here we are. Here is monochromon. Now, with monochromon, we obviously have some options as well on what we can do now. He's got 2 digivolution options now. Again, if you guys want to look up what they are, you can, of course, do that if you would like to. But for the most part, I'm not going to tell yous. I'm going to keep it a surprise for the time being. We have got some options. The only thing is, getting to where we need to get to now is going to be pretty tricky. Let's have a look and see. Spitfire is his only move at the moment, and he has Megadon Punch as well, but because Megadon Punch is so expensive, I'm a little bit nervous about using that. Will we take monochromon into some fights and see what he can do? Realistically, we have all the time in the world with this guy, I think, unless, again, some of ours are mistaken, me, myself, mostly. Let's see how we handle Betamon in Native Forest. There are some moves that we can learn for this guy. Typically, monochromon is not a Digimon I've had very often, and he's not a Digimon that I get to see in Digimon World. Mostly because when you get Agumon or Gabumon, you're going for, like, the big dogs, right? Like Greymon and whatnot. Very cool to see this guy getting a bit of action. My only apologies is that we kind of took Jijimon and just kind of rode him into the ground, basically. Mostly in Bugland and then obviously in Green Gym, but he was a stepping stone to greatness. And he's still a part of Zalumpa here as well, so... Let's see if we can make back a little bit of money here. Our only move is Spitfire, of course, and then the other one is what... Spitfire, and we didn't put on Megaton Punch, but that is obviously something we could do. A couple of fire moves we could learn here, which is good, so we'll definitely try and grab a couple of new fire abilities today with monochromon. As for these earth moves that you can learn, see these ones down here, 1, 2, and then this one here in the eighth column of the chart. I have no idea what these are. Me and monochromon are going to go on an adventure, me and the horny devil himself. Let's see if we can't go and learn some fire moves. Earth move. Aurorumon, you're an Earth type. I wonder if you can teach me anything. Unlikely. We're going to take our time now and explore, guys. The hard part of the beginning of this episode is finished today. Aurorumon, what have you dropped? Double flop. Oh, I love a wee double flop. Lovely. Hey, Bomb Strolly, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Bomb Strolly says, I've never touched a Digimon game before until recently. Is this the best place to start with all the quality of life changes? I mean, it really does depend, Bomb Strolly. How much PS1 games have you played in your life, Bomb Strolly? Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy playing emulator games? Do you enjoy, you know... How much do you enjoy Digimon games, I guess, is the question. I would say a good starting point for a modern Digimon game, folks, is Next Order. And the reason I recommend Next Order is because you can buy it on Steam, your Nintendo Switch, you can buy it on your PlayStation 4, your PlayStation 5, and it's modernized 1080p.
Hi Jack, monochromon here. Just donating to say that I love you and know you have great things planned, smile.
Monochromon, thank you! Oh
So
god.
you killed the chief.
From highs to low.
I know you're not talking. You're a trash tamer, Jack.
Guys, stop.
You are starving monochromon.
Why am I getting attacked?
How dare you? The unmitigated gall of you. All my momentum is gone. Starvemon stream confirmed. You and your abuse obsession. Hasn't chat gone THIU enough?
Why am I catching strays? You guys keep it between yous. Terriermon and Monochromon. No, sorry, Monochromon, you can stay. Terriermon and Metal Greymon, can you guys take it outside, please? This is getting a bit rambunctious for my liking. We're gonna do great things. I'm trying to learn some moves here, guys. I'm just having a look in the tropical jungle to see if we can learn any fire moves. Maybe get some earth moves, although this is maybe not the play. Maybe not the place. Pingu's probably not going to have anything for us. Probably not you either. Let's go for a little snooze in Amida Forest, guys. Why not? This is going to help us relax a little bit. Are we strong enough for this yet? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's take a little peek in here and see if we can uncover some mysteries of the Dino region. If anything, we really need to train first and foremost. So I'm kind of keen to train rather than do anything else. I'm going to fight this guy. It's Monochromon versus Vermiliamon, guys. It's the showdown of the horns. Mr. Ari, what's up? Cyber Sleuth can be a good start as well, guys, yeah. Cyber Sleuth can be a good shout. Cyber Sleuth can be a good start if you're looking for turn-based games. If you guys want a more relaxed Digimon game where there's a lot of talking, a lot of reading, less stress about your Digimon actually dying of old age, less stress in terms of timers. If you just want to build a cool Digimon team, then Cyber Sleuth can be a good start, yes. It's technically Digimon, I think Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition is the official name of it. That's the one you'll get these days. But Next Order is pretty good. If you guys want the genuine open world Digimon feel, where you raise Digimon, then yeah. Monochromon, welcome back.
I can't wait to digivolve into Metal Greymon. I'm so excited, mainly because I know what a good tamer you are and that you would never let anything bad happen to me. It will be me as Metal Greymon and you forever, Jack.
Yeah. Now be quiet and watch me whip and nail all over these fools, chat. You ready? Monochromon's Limit Break. Volcanic Strike. Let's see how much points we get for this. That was a good fight. Guys, would you stop flaming me? Points, some bits, and... Heat Laser learned. That's one. One for the history books. Right, what else have we got in this area? Another one. Another one. Oh god, not two at once. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Okay. This guy can teach us another move that I'm keen to learn. Oh god, this could be tough. I think Monochromon will be fine though. Bomb, I think you could enjoy this game. Just be aware that it's a bit broken in some areas. Not the Vice mod, the vanilla game itself, you know. As long as you guys are alright with that, as long as y'all are happy with the fact that this game has some issues and it doesn't give you a lot of help, it doesn't give you a lot of like hand-holding, it just throws you in and then you're just expected to figure things out, then yeah, you can have a good time. Just be aware it is old at this point, but still absolutely marvellous and probably my favourite Digimon game of all time. Can we just pull this together, please? I'm gonna try and... Oh, for goodness sake. Heat Laser could have hit the Yamnamon here, but it didn't hit. Hey, how's it going, man? We can upskill to Poopmon, right? Do you guys... Upskill to Putmon? Who's Putmon? Sukamon? We could, I mean, theoretically we could, yeah, if I let this guy take a deuce on the floor enough. How many Digimon games are coming out this year going well? There's only one coming out this year, guys. It's Time Stranger, but it's quite a big one. It's something they've been working on for a while, and it's the first mainline game for, you know, in the last couple of years. If you count Digimon Survive, it's been a good, like, 8+ years since we had a game before that. So, yeah, it's quite a big deal. I think the Digimon community are very excited for Time Stranger. There's certainly a lot of high hopes waiting on it. So, we're very excited to play that. Right, let's limit. Oh, you fucker. You couldn't make this shit up. This fucking little insect is the fastest Digimon I've ever seen in my life. I should have been more patient, but I thought... Normally based on how long the fights last... Normally based on how long these fights go on for, the Digimon are less aggressive over time. I don't know if they have an MP level or something. My goodness. They added rideable Digimon? Yeah, they did, yeah. I think that's going to be interesting. I'm keen to float around on my Waymon. Alright, last attack. Bring it home. Let's see if we can get our special move, guys. I keep trying to call it Positron Laser, but it's not. That's the Imperial Dramon move. That actually might be it, actually. What's it called? Prominence Beam. Did we get it?
You can tell that I'm the real monochromon because my donation ends in 5. Anyway, you got this, man. We can do it.
The good news is we did get Prominence Beam. The donation of £55 did... 55 quid? Amazing support today, guys. To the mystery donator of £55. I will find out who you are later. But for the time being, Monochromon, thank you for the huge 55. You love to see it, guys. I'm blown away. Right, here's Monochromon back. Picking up Prominence Beam. Question is, can we achieve Dino Region success today, guys? Are we strong enough? Realistically, I was coming here in order to learn some moves, but maybe the sheer defense tankiness of Monochromon is enough. I don't know. Will we go talk to Tyrannomon and see what he's got to say for himself? He gave us some advice the last time we were here. This is the glacial region, and it is nighttime right now, so all the night Digimon are available. You got Brachiomon over here. You can't actually ever see Brachiomon's head, which is cute. Oh, I lied. There it is. You heard this already. So we've been in this area twice. We came in here the first time to have a little look, and then I came back last time again, trying to learn some moves. There is a Tyrannomon around here. What's this guy saying to it? Hello. Saberdramon, I've been looking around from the sky. To the north, there is ice and snow. Living in such a cold place is crazy. So this area here is actually this area here is the slow region, but if you go back further on, you're going to get to the speedy region. Here's the other Monochromon as well. You want me to take you to the shop? Make sure you come help me from time to time. So that is actually the Monochromon from the store, which is hilarious. I don't know how he's hanging out here. I guess he's on holiday. Right, we're still in the slow region. Let's go ahead and talk to Tyrannomon. What's up, dog? Beyond this point, time goes twice as fast. Take enough food with you, he says. You must also watch out for growing too old. Well, luckily, that is not something I'm concerned about at this moment in time. Okay, this is the speedy time zone, guys, and you get a little update on that. We've not been in here yet on this playthrough. This is a completely different time zone. We can't waste time, we must check for meteorites. So the main objective is to find a meteorite that crashed in here. Tyrannomon told us about it. Apparently something landed in this area, but again, this is like a dino region. Everything's all to do with like the Cretaceous period and before and after, I guess. There's a meteor in here, we need to find it. Apparently it might give us some clues as to what's going on in the island. Unfortunately, as you might notice in the top left, the clock goes really quickly here. Let's have a look around and see if there's anything we can do. These Digimon here might be able to teach us... Okay, that motherfucker had my... That guy had my name written down. What the hell was that? We're going to spend some time here. We don't have a lot of items, so we have to be kind of careful on how we go about doing this. But I think we have enough to get by. Again, Monochromon is very, very tanky, so that should be helpful. And if he wanted to go for a sleep in the middle of this, that wouldn't be bad either. Magma Bomb doing a lot of damage to us. Our MP and our HP is very low. We might have to come in this area, guys, see how we get on, and see if it's looking too rough. We can go train for a couple of days and come back here when we've got a bit more HP. It'll make our lives a lot easier, especially our MP. You can see our MP sucks, actually. We could stay here and fight it out and duke it out, but I'm not really convinced it's a good idea. 1500 MP or less is quite insubstantial for who's living in this area. That is a move I think we can learn, though. So if we could pick that up, that would be really good. I think it actually just hit me twice. If we could have a little look around here, that would be great. If we can't, you know, if we can achieve some things, that'd be cool. But if we need to go back and train and come back here, I will. And honestly, at a glance, it's looking like that might be the place. There is the ability to get straight to the main fight of this area. But, yeah, I don't know. What have we got here? Some bits, some things. Red Inferno learned. That's the fire breath move. We're getting really, really lucky. I'm really, really happy how this is working out. Monochromon does need fed, but we need to get his weight down, guys. And I've actually not brought any weight replacement. I've not got any weight reduction stuff with me. I really wanted to show you guys more of this place, but because the clock's going fast and because we don't have what we need. Do you know what? To come here and get the moves, guys, is actually really sick. Plus it, I really want... I want to explore this right now, but I think this is honestly the correct play. I'm going to go and grab some super carrots really quickly for monochromon, as well as some weight reduction as well. Somebody told me in the chat earlier, I think it was Vice, suggested that obviously there are better items we could be buying in terms of lowering our weight and stuff like that, guys. There could be things that reduce our fatigue better. If we talk to Quagmon and Kabuterimon, there are these items that are obviously far superior for achieving stuff. I'm just trying not to lean too hard into those items because they are obviously very strong. And a lot of people might not have access to them, so I'm kind of straddling a little bit. Let's give a super carrot here. There's no chance that's enough for you, is it? No. I would have been quite impressed. What we really need to give this guy is more prickly pears. So I'm going to try and use our super carrots to get our weights down, and then maybe start feeding this guy some mushrooms. Monochromon being a bigger Digimon, he requires a lot of food, so it's kind of it's going to be a bit random on how this guy's weight actually fluctuates, because he's going to eat quite a lot, but that's also part of the challenge. I've got to be really careful because... Oh, well, that was a convenient shit. We're already learning from our mistakes of the past, guys. The sins of the fathers not getting passed down. Friesland, we're not having you. If anybody's on top of the bathroom trip, it looks like Zolumpo's got it under control. You gotta be careful not to miss this food slot, by the way. Because we were in the time zone and we also did a fight, so we actually don't have a lot of... I don't think we have a lot of time left on this. Is it this guy that sells me the weight loss? No, it's not. Thanks. You are still hungry, correct? Weight is now 29. Here's a super carrot for you. This is a very expensive way to lose weight. It's not efficient at all, so forgive me. I just know that I'm going to train this guy, so I'm trying to get kind of... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Right, so super carrot, we do MP, offense, and brains. Let's do some MP training first, because that is definitely holding this guy back. He's got some really killer moves, but in order to get through the Dino region, guys, the speedy time zone, and do it in style, we're going to need some more gas in the tank for sure. I'm going to train this guy for 2 days. I'm going to train him for 2 days. He's in good condition right now, and now he's got some moves. He's better than ever. And then we're going to push through into the back part of the Dino region and hopefully conquer some stuff in there. Super carrot is offense and brains. Our brains sucks, but I think offense is probably more important. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll get this to as high as possible, and then I want to do some HP training later. Hey, 12 brains. Time for a deuce. Is it time for you to go to sleep as well? Yeah, perfect. Okay, snoozy time. We do one more day of training. Maybe we could train elsewhere, though, instead of being here, because this is kind of boring. I do like training in Beetle Land. It's just that the price of going there is quite expensive. I'm going to go and visit What's-Its-Face. I'm going to go to Beetle Land, and we're going to get a little bit more juice. I'm going to train him for one more day, then we're going to do Dino Region. Is that alright? Let's do a bit of monochromon training here. He's going to need fed very shortly. I don't think we need to feed him straight off the rip. His defense is obviously exceptional, so we don't need to care about that. Let's get this man's speed up a little bit more. I'm going to try a sirloin again. I think this is going to be enough to feed him, which is a bit of a pain, but... Yeah. Okay, now Monochromon's not eating it. I guess the sirloin is just so filling that it's... Okay, his weight is now above 15, which is slightly higher than it's supposed to be, so I've kind of overfed him a little bit. But that's okay. We'll figure that out later, closer to the time. Right, speed training is fine for now. We've got over 200, so I think that's a bit better than what it was. Let's go do some HP training with our hawk radish. The HP's on the other side of this place, so I'm going to head over. Let's go ahead and feed this guy a prickly pear now. Do one of these. That was surprisingly easy. Weight's back down to 14, so he is within the comfortable ballpark. What I really need to be doing here is feeding this guy like more carrots, but I don't have any carrots with me, so it's going to have to be a hawk radish, which does actually push him back above. Let's go ahead and do one more, and then offense training. We'll make our hawk radish do... In fact, hawk radish isn't going to give us any offense training, which sucks. There's 2500 HP, that's pretty good. Time for us to rest. I think Monochromon's really feeling it, the poor guy. Let's go ahead and speak to the rest Digimon who's through here. Okay, let's save our save file here. That means we have a refreshed Monochromon into the new day, which is good. Our brain still sucks and our offense sucks, but I think honestly we'll be alright. If I could get brain trains up to 200, that'd be nice, but then I kind of wanted to train offense while we're here too. We'll do a little bit of offense training while we're in Beetle Land, and then we'll head home, guys. And then we'll go do some actual stuff that we need to do. Pretty pleased with that. There's a really cool move, like I said this earlier, I'm kind of repeating, but I really want to get this move today as well from the Dino region if we can. And there's a couple of other things we could do in there too, so. Do a bit of HP training here. Let's get him to 200, why not? That'll probably help out a little bit. That should put his happiness and his HP up as well. When I say HP, I mean discipline. Oh, he's not done yet. Sorry, he's still hungry. 2 sirloins is incredibly chub. I didn't expect that. Alright, on that note then, I'll tell you what we'll do. Because I've given him a sirloin, we use our last autopilot. We're gonna go to the Jijimon here. I don't have a lot of time on this feed requirement, by the way, because I actually trained him, so I've lost an hour. Hey dude, can I buy 1 super carrot from you, please? Just 1. I think that's enough. Because he's already taken the sirloin here, so 1 of these? Okay, offense and brains, let's go. Let's go, guys, let's go. Jack, remember you said it was KFC Thursday day for you and Mrs. Wolfie. She's counting on you. You need to treat her well and keep your word on giving her the KFC. I don't remember making any of those promises, Aaron, but thanks for the imaginary story. Alright, I'm going to go and get some brain points over here as well. And then we're going to go do some traveling, guys. I'll probably rest with Centaurimon. Then we're going to go to the Dino region, yeah? Let's get this guy's brains up to 200. I actually think that now that we have the 2 insect boys, I've said this before, but definitely going to do a sirloin here, keep the fatigue levels down. Perfect. And brain training is good to do because it gives you less fatigue than the other stuff too, so 1 more for the road. Take orders. Or no, we got it right. Okay, perfect. So we go Deuce. We go Deuce. We go Centaurimon, we go Store, then we travel. Okay? We should eat Monochromon. Zalumpa, you are Monochromon. The Monochromon's called Zalumpa. We're not going to eat you. Unless that's a fetish. Dario, what's up? I hated it when they did that, yeah. It's very, very common, guys. It's okay, though. We're used to it. Gonna rest up Monochromon. That's going to give us some HP and MP back. Not that we've been training HP and MP. Right, our stats look a bit more reasonable now. We do not have the requirement... We don't have the stats required for this guy's... Mega, but again, we're going to try and digivolve this guy without the stats. The stats were just to give us a bit of flexibility when we're actually fighting some of the enemies we're going to fight today, guys, because, again, the Dino region's no joke. Let's go ahead and... I've got very little money here. Patamon, what's up, dog? We're going to sell some sirloins. Probably, like, I would say 15 of these. It gives us a nice cash flow of 1,500. It's not bad. We've got 8 big floppies, and we have 11 small floppies. Let's go ahead and buy 2 big floppies. And that means this is all we have to fight with. We've got 2 revives, we've got 11 MPs, 1 perfect, 1 small, 1 super restore. What is that? Cure comas, errors, and full HP. Okay, that's going to be handy as well. And I've got 1 double floppy also. The high-speed disc I don't want to spend because it's for Mojimon in Ice Friesland. Also, we were carrying around this chainmail just in case. that was in case of emergency, but I don't think we'll need it anymore, hopefully. If everything I've calculated is correct. Let's go for a little travel, guys. Time to go back to Dino Land, yeah? You guys keen for this? Let's go solve this once and for all, folks. We've talked about this for so long. We started and instigated this quest line a long time ago. I think now we're ready to do some stuff, get some stuff done. We might also rotate our moves a little bit as well to make sure that we have the right kind of tools for the job. Surprised to absolutely no one monochromon needs fed once again. That is just standard. I'll wait till we're in the forest, I think. We'll wait till we're in a Beta forest and then I'll feed them. Try to avoid these guys if I can. Wouldn't be the end of the world if we touch these Digimon, but in terms of our fatigue, I'm trying to keep that as low as possible. I'm trying to keep his health full for what we're achieving today. Let's go ahead and do... I guess it's just a sirloin. I was kind of hoping to feed him some other stuff. What is his weight at right now? His weight is only 5. I guess a sirloin's perfect for this. Plus it's going to get rid of his fatigue. After a couple of hours, this dude will go to sleep, which we're going to use to our advantage, so... let us get out of here. I had a couple of people in the Discord asking me how the Centaur Forest works before, guys, before you actually recruit Centaurumon. And we talked about it a little bit, but I also linked the Vice guide to it as well. So if you guys want to know that, it's in the Digimon Discord. It's not rocket science, but it can be a little bit confusing and a little bit irksome sometimes. We were very lucky on our playthrough of this playthrough of Digimon World because we just nailed the Centaur Forest first try and made it look really easy, but it doesn't always go as smoothly as that. So a little bit of false market in there. A red berry, ooh. Interesting, that's actually quite good. Let's have a look at, before we go in here, folks, we'll make sure we're ready. Spitfire might be a bit old news, so let's go ahead and take that off. We have been using Megaton Punch so far, but I don't know if I love that. I think we can keep Heat Laser and maybe put on something more cool. Red Inferno does 210 for 171. Prominence Beam is obviously very cool, but has a bit of a wind up. I don't think we put Prominence Beam on just now. Let's go ahead and take all these moves off. We're going to do Heat Laser, which is good AoE. Pretty bad move, to be honest, but it's fine. We're going to do Red Inferno. We're going to do Megaton Punch. We're going to channel our inner Jijimon. Right, into the Dino region we go, guys. There's a lot of fights in here. There's a lot of Digimon. It's very claustrophobic, and obviously the clock has gone really quick, so time is sped up twice as fast in this region, as we have been told so many times. Let's see if we can make our way through. There's a couple things you have to do, and it's been a hot minute. I always get lost in here. These little guys, I believe, are Meteorumon, or maybe Gotsumon, I don't know. Dead end over here with a wall, you can't do anything with that. Are you Gotsumon or are you Meteorumon? I actually don't know. I think you're Gotsumon. Sabermon, we're going to just walk past, that's nice and easy. We went to the other side, it was a dead end. This area looks like when they were building it, there was the potential for them to maybe they were going to make more locations within this region, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to go to sleep in this area, to be honest. I don't know what that does. Okay, let's have a look in here. So this is a dead end, and there is actually a Saberdramon here with not much else in this area. Again, I'm scared to mess around in here, guys, because as you can see, the clock has gone quick, but here's Saberdramon. I know what you are, he says. He. Let's take him down. Let's fight this guy. See what happens. There is a trick to this area. Luckily, when you're in a fight in the speedy time zone, the clock will freeze, guys, but it will obviously advance once the fight's over. So we'll find a middle ground here. There's Prominence Beam, does 400 damage. An arrow move there as well. As long as we don't get hit by too many Prominence Beams, we should be okay. That's really good. So he probably should do his big move. Yeah, that's the most damage he has. I guess we could moderate. Although that's kind of troll. I was kind of hoping he would do Fire Breath here. Our HP is really good, so we've at least got that going for us. I'll use the double floppy here. Heat Laser's a little bit troll. I want to try and knock him. I wonder if we can knock this guy into submission here and then maybe get a limit break off. Would be a nice way to do things. Come on, mate. I've got my limit break now. I'm going to try and do it here. It might be a mistake. Nice. Okay, cool. Good to see Monochromon in all of his action here. We're taking a dinosaur to the Dino region. 673 is not that much. There's another Prominence Beam, okay. So we've got 10 HPs to do this with. MP's looking fine. He does have a lot of defense, so I'm hoping that's enough to carry him through this area. 9 HPs. I'm pretty sure we have to fight this guy. If I remember correctly. Because I think this guy has some information for us. See if that's actually the case or not. It's been a hot minute since I've been here. Alright, cool. So we get a bunch of bits. We get 1800 bits, a bunch of stats. Saberdramon gives us a Varius. Is she going to speak to us? No, she's not. Oh, there we go. Hee. Turn at the side of the bone tunnel. What does that mean? The Saberdramon doesn't run away. What's up, dog? Okay. The bottom of the bone tunnel. You have to fight that Digimon to get this news, guys. It basically means that here in the bone tunnel, there's a secret passageway. It's to the left-hand side. It's quite weird. Let's go ahead and put Monochromon to sleep here. We'll get our HP and our MP back. There's a little secret passageway on the left of the bone tunnel, but you can't get into it until you actually speak to that Saberdramon. It has to happen, guys, for you to proc it. I'm actually unsure if we're in the right area. I think I might have came back into the same bit we were just in. Let's find out if that's the case. Okay. Now we have to get past these guys. I couldn't squeeze my fat ass through. Okay, we got a double fight. Let's see how this goes. I was trying to get through these guys without any drama. But defeating them will actually let me explore the area properly as well, because I think there might be an item over there. Again, I don't really remember too much about the Dino region, but... Oh, there we go. The wind spin attack actually nearly takes out the other bird. I was worried this fight was going to be just as hard as the last one, but... Yeah, he's just killing his friend. So, actually going to make our life substantially easier. These guys are way weaker than the one we just fought, so... I thought fighting two of these guys at once would have been a nightmare, but we're alright. Okay, there's my HP and my MP kind of wasted that we got from our sleep, which is a shame, but... Okay, cool. Saberdramon might actually drop us a HP. Oh, it's a Varius. Okay, Varius is fine. We can collect a few of those. They might come in handy. Yeah, I don't think we've been in this location yet. Let's have a little look around here, guys. So, you can come all the way left. Have we been here? Maybe this is the area we were in a minute ago. I don't know. Let's go north through the gap here. Under the skull. No, we've definitely not been here. Okay, this is our location. Oh, what is that? A sage fruit. Whoa. Dude, what the heck? Just a random drop here? Sage fruit is brains, I think. 20 brains? Yeah, boost brains 20. Cool find, I guess. Right, guys, this is the boss. This is the meteor area. Let's have a look at this. This is a very challenging fight, and honestly, I have no idea if we can pull off a win against this guy. We have decent recoveries. We should be okay. But it's going to come down to the wire. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to talk to him. This must be it. No matter how I look at it, it looks like a plain meteorite. Crack it and check or leave it alone. Again, you don't have to engage with this if you don't want to, which is nice. Looks like a plain old meteorite to me. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Mon says, sorry to look so plain and old. Whoa. You're a Digimon. Who are you? My name is Meteormon. Look how big he is, guys. Look how massive he is compared to the Gotsumon. So to confirm, the guys outside are not Meteormon. The guys outside are Gotsumon. This is Meteormon. Did you know about the island's danger? I know nothing, he says. Jon Snow. You know nothing? You sure you're not hiding something? How rude. Alright, why don't we prove it in a battle? Alright, let's go for it. Alright. The Meteormon boss fight. This is quite challenging, guys. So let's see how our boy holds up against this. That move right there is one of the most powerful fire moves, if not the most powerful move in the game. We got a good start with a stun, though. That move he's just used as Meltdown, and that is a move that we can learn, hopefully. We stun him twice, that's really good. Really good for our chances here. We just need to make sure we're continuously hitting this guy. We're off to a good start. I'm gonna make sure we've got as much MP and HP as possible. This fight can be really scary, and it's only because we've stunned him twice that it's going to... Oh, we block that?! We block that?! Moderate, 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 moderate. Back off, back off, back off. What other moves does this guy have? Nice. 98 damage, okay. Hey, Draco, what's up, dude? Nice to see you. Oh, we've been all over the place, Draco. You have no idea. This guy has put us through some paces in the past. I don't remember him being this... Oh, unlucky, mate. This guy does have a limit break, I'm pretty sure. I was kind of hoping to see it in action here. Looks like we're just going to smurf on him. If I can time his transformation with my limit break here, I may be able to get him. Well, I timed that poorly. No matter. Maybe that'll give us a chance to actually kick his ass. Meteormon, do you have a limit break? I'm sure you do. Why are you holding back on us here, mate? Why are you holding back on us? Oh my god. Now he's Frigimon. The main thing to take away, guys, is that this dude can teach us Meltdown if we're very lucky. And this is one of the few places we can get in the kind of mid-game, late-game that we can... I would say this is more of a mid-game fight. This is one of the places we can get that move from. Are we guaranteed to learn it? No. As the chances of us learning it low? Yes. But there is a chance, so we'll hope for it. It's not the only place in the game you can get Meltdown, but it would be a cool place for us to grab it now if we could. Give us some flexibility in the late game. Let's see if we can actually properly finish this guy off in style. I think we can do one more of those and then it's limit break season. Poor guy. Heat laser are really good for apparently screwing this guy over. Okay, what about now Volcanic Strike? He's gonna transform, isn't he? Don't you dare transform in the middle of my animation. Okay. Is he gonna stay like that? No, he warps back. He warps back. Alright. Guys, that is the Meteormon boss fight. That was a lot easier than I thought, so apologies. I really came in here a bit over-prepared. I would like to point out that because of the fact that we were obviously trying really hard to push monochromon into, like, Rouge-like into monochromon, I obviously overtrained his defense for that requirement. We needed 500 defense for that Digivolution to have a chance to take place. But obviously our defense is really, really good. These moves, these big moves, normally do a lot of damage. It's only because this guy has the defensive stats of an ultimate that we're actually able to tank it. So monochromon, actually quite a good answer to this particular Digimon. Let's see if he's given up the goods. Meteormon has dropped a HP chip and the Moment of Truth. Guys, thanks for being here. Thank you for the donations. We don't get Meltdown from Meteormon, but that's okay because Zalumpa gifts us £10. Can we get some love for Zalumpa in the chat today, guys? Zalumpa, thank you for the $10. The £10 actually. Probably like 15 bucks. I give up, you're so strong, he says. Our defensive stats are really good. Whatever you know, tell me about the island's danger, says Wolfie. I was just born, so I don't know anything. He obviously fell from space. What? The meteorite tribe is born in the sky and then falls to the ground. Then we are asleep for a long time, and then we wake up as Wigglytuff. I was supposed to sleep much longer. In fact, it's not Wigglytuff, it's Clefairy, isn't it? Clefairy's the meteorite. Never mind, wrong franchise. Time goes much faster here. Probably. Anyways, I'll go check out the island. See ya! And he just Ramus rolls out of here. So, we couldn't find out any clues. Let's get out fast. Not before we pick up this juicy HP chip. Monochromon, how are you getting on? Age 8. We're not done in this area yet, guys. We'll give this guy, what do we want? Weight needs to be a little bit higher, so we'll sirloin him one time. There you go, boss man. There we go, excellent. Oh. And right in time for the cinematic anime Digivolution. Guys, pause. It's happening. You couldn't make this shit up. I did not expect that. Oh, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, right on schedule. You could have timed that any better. Guys, I'm going to do my little happy dance. Hold on a minute. Okay, guys, how about a world where we do Baby in Training Digivolution 1 to 2, 2 Rookie, we use our first Digivolution item, we get 2 Champion Digivolutions out of it, we get the ultimate, now the tamer ranks up, boom. Lock it in, boys, lock it in. Yo, so excited. I did not expect that Digivolution to come through so quickly. I thought he was going to Digivolve when he was like maybe... I thought he was going to Digivolve when he was like maybe 11, 10, 11? I did not expect him to Digivolve at 8. Okay, we hit the weight requirements. We have everything else. His happiness is maxed. We don't have any of the stats required for Metal Mamimon, but how cool is that, guys, right? we get the boss fight in Dino Region and then the anime Digivolution. You couldn't make this up. This is incredible. Right. Guys, Metal Mamimon has joined the fray. Let me just get out of here first. Tamer level went up. Right, we need to make our way out of here because Metal Mamimon is a lot more valuable. And his life expectancy is very valuable. Let's see if we can navigate through these guys and get outside. So we're going to take a right. We're going to get the hell out of Dodge. Come on, Zalumpa. Woo! We'll have a look at his stats in a second, guys. Once we get out of this bone tunnel, and then through the next area, we can get outside. We need to get out the front of... just check his moves really quickly, actually. Yeah, his moves have been reset. I'm glad I checked this. So, we have access to what? We've got access to Metal Sprinter, which sucks. Power Crane is okay. As well as a bunch of fighting moves. Why don't we go ahead and put on Warcry? And we will put on, oh god forbid, Power Crane is fine, and then we'll put on one decent move that can actually carry us. Let's do Megadon Punch for now. And we'll maybe tweak that later. Metal Mamimon's stats are 2,800 HP, which is a leg up from Monochromon, 2,500 MP, which is roughly the same, but his offense, his speed, and his brains have all went up dramatically. See, his brains are a little bit low, we can maybe top that up later, but let's go ahead and get out of here, folks. We've been in this area for a long time. So now that the meteorite problem is solved, we can do a couple of things, and it begins with Tyrannomon here. What's up, Tyrannomon? We just grab this. Tyrannomon, hey! What is it? Looks like it was a meteorite. It's nothing to worry about. We kicked his ass. Also, we digivolved, eh? Eh? Whoa, Metal Mamimon! Hell yeah, guys, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely loving this. Sorry, but that's all I know. Thanks anyway. Get this. This is one of my favourite parts of Digimon World. I got so excited when I saw this guy for the first time. So excited. You're worthless, says Master Tyrannomon. That's a big-ass dinosaur. I used to always hope that back in the day I could turn into Master Tyrannomon. It would have been really cool if that had been an ultimate Digivolution in this game. You know, Tyrannomon naturally into Master Tyrannomon, and then, you know, if you accidentally were shooting for Greymon, you get Tyrannomon, there was like an alternative option for you. There you go. Vice, maybe you can write this down. I don't know how easy it would be to put this shit in, but dude. Anyways, here he is here, guys, in all of his glory. Look at our main character, just absolutely dumbfounded. I can't believe you're still here. A bit of confusion going on here for sure. Master, who is he? But Master, who will guard the ancient Dino region? This is a critical time for the island. Go to the city and help the others. Yes, sir. Are you sure it's okay? He's still young, but please put him to work. I will stand guard here. Master! Wolfie, that's the story. That's the story. So, can I go to the city? You must work hard. I will. Master, see you later. Just like that, boys, we recruit our first Digimon in ages. Tyrannomon joins the city, and I'll show you what Tyrannomon does when we go back to the village in just a short spell as well. I wonder what he can do. Right, guys, let's skedaddle out of here really quickly. We're not actually done. There's something I really want to quickly show you in the glacial region that we should do while we have Metal Mamimon. I'm going to show you very quickly. I'll reset this area. Master Tyrannomon now takes over regular Tyrannomon's spot in the map in the game, which is cool. Tyrannomon, again, he's in the city. Meteormon, I should have said this earlier, but there was so much going on, I forgot with the Digivolution and whatnot. Meteormon does not join File City in this game. He just literally roams the island for whatever reason. I don't know why that's the case. If he was an ultimate, which he is, he would have joined the city and added 3 prosperity, but I don't actually know if that counts. Maybe you get his prosperity points, but he doesn't come back or what, I don't know. Anyways, there's one other remaining thing we need to do in the speedy time region, and I'm going to do this now so that I don't forget about it later. Honestly, getting this task out of the way is really easy to do now, so I'll just do it very, very, very quickly. Remember I told you earlier on, folks, when we finished the... I don't know if you guys can remember way back to when we defeated the Ogre Fortress. I guess it was last week. But if you've been watching this playthrough in sequence, it'll be fairly fresh for you. Just going to make sure this is the right area. I think it is. Is this the right area? No, this is the wrong area. I went the wrong way. I missed the turn off. Sabredramon's back in his little hole. When we were in the Ogre Fortress, remember we found Nanimon. We got the keychain. And it upgraded our inventory. It was actually quite a big deal at the time. Let's see if I can get past these guys this time. Still got it. Well, I told you guys in the moment that there's 5 Nanimon locations in the game. The Bandit Ogre Fortress was the first one we found, and because we found them on the first attempt, Nanimon gave us the keychain, and as a result, our inventory is massive, right? Really good. The second place that you can find, or one of the other places you can find Nanimon, is in here. And here he is here. If you want to get 100% prosperity, folks, and also get the final upgrade of your backpack, which is a thing that Nanimon will provide you later, you need to find him a further 3 times. There's 3 more locations for him. I know one off the top of my head and the other one off the top of my head, but where the 5th one is, I'm not sure. Can't remember. I think I've got a vague idea where it is. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out later. So that's us found Nanimon twice now, guys. Huh? Who are you? Who am I? Who are you? And off he runs. Now, it seems really silly, but that is actually important to do, guys. The good news is, that is us done for the ancient dino region. There's no reason to come back here ever again, basically, now that we've done that. So, always worth grabbing that while you can. I've just realised I've not brought an autopilot. We're gonna have to leg it. Normally I'd autopilot, I'd port out here, but I gotta get going. I gotta get going. It looks like we're gonna do some fights as well. Okay, that'll give me a chance to actually read the chat like you guys keep saying. Interesting. We are still thinking about how we're gonna afford this Piximon manual, but I've spent a lot of money in this run so far, so not exactly ideal. We'll make it back though. I don't think Metal Mamimon will have a lot of food required to feed because he's such a small guy, right? And his weight requirements are literally 5 to 15. So we should be able to feed this guy very little and start saving up our sirloins again. It's probably the fastest way we can farm cash at this stage. Saberdramon, don't touch me. I don't think there's any reason whatsoever to fight these guys. Excellent, folks. I'm really pleased with how this has all been threading together today. The only mistake I've made is not packing autopilots for this journey. And I also feel like we could have obviously learned Meltdown, but that's okay. There'll be further opportunities to learn Meltdown later on. The game and the Digimon gods have decreed that we're not ready for Meteor or Meltdown Bonanza moves yet, but we'll get it later. Let's get out of here and let's head back to File City. Oops. I read the chat for 1 second. Oopsie. 600 bits. We're at about a 45% target here for our Piximon price. The price of the Piximon. Are we powerful enough to handle Factorial Town is the question. We're certainly in a good spot now because we have this little mechanical grow. So in terms of actually ruling out late game dungeons and stuff that we need to do, guys, in terms of our prosperity, we're actually doing well because we got the Dino region out of the way today, and we've also managed to prepare a machine type who can actually learn some really good machine moves if we get lucky. So I think we're going to be fighting a couple of bosses today. This episode went from a very slow start to suddenly, you know, the doors are kind of getting blown off here. We can do whatever we want, theoretically. If you guys have made it this far, then congrats. Now you guys get the payoff. You guys get the payoff of the Green Gym training session. I think he's still hungry, is he? He didn't give me an animation. His weight is 6. This guy is so light, dude. He's so light. You have Vice mod now, Jack, says Aaron, which means the Royal Tournament will be harder. Oh, I think we've seen a bit of that already, Aaron. You don't have to tell me. We encountered that in the last episode. There was a bit of spice there for sure. It'll be harder than the S Strongest tournament, at least that's what I imagine based on your R tournament bout in episode 1. I mean, I went into the R tournament with our last Digimon. If you guys caught that, you'll have seen it in all its glory. But, oh my god, we're getting so much food. I actually can't pick that up, I don't think. My inventory is full. Yeah. You gotta go this way. Nice. Metal Mammy Mom, how tired are you? 10%, age 8. We've got the whole world ahead of us. You are a little bit tired though. Let's quickly check in with the tournaments real quick down here. See what's happening in the arena lobby. If you just didn't know as well, guys, Metal Mamimon is a data type. Active between 4 AM and 7 PM. Perfect. Cool. Alright, what you got for me, Greymon? Any tournaments in here? Yes. What is the I tournament? What is that? Time restricted version Cup 2. Oh, we didn't. Did we beat that last time, guys? Should I have written that down? No, we got the cool tournament, the human tournament, and the animal tournament. We actually didn't survive. We died before we could do the speed tournament, right? The R tournament is here. What is W? The Thunder Cup. Time restriction match for King of Atmospheric Digimon. Ooh, I'd love to sign up for that. Also, the Royal Tournament is here. Strategy and strength are the keys to winning the ultimate grade battle. I don't know if we're strong enough for that, to be honest. Okay, let's just not bother with that for now. We won't overcomplicate this. Maybe if we can learn some good moves today in Factorial Town, folks, then we can sign up for that. Let me show y'all our new restaurant master. We should see him here. Tyrannomon, what's up, dog? Alright, Wolfie Zalumpa, I'm a cook now. My cooking is so much better than what you can get, or than where you can get anywhere else. Try it. What does he actually have for us? He's got the Dragon Noodle for 400 bits, the Zarus Pizza 1000 bits, or the J Burger 2500 bits. It's quite expensive. I have no idea what these items are. And honestly, to be fair, the only time we've used the restaurant in this playthrough has been on our first gen of Digimon. And we haven't used it since. It is quite expensive, so it's probably something we'll use later. I'm just aware, guys, as always, like when I'm doing some of these decisions, we could obviously lean straight into what is strongest and what is best. But I like to try and balance it a little bit because I know some of y'all won't have the things that we have when we play, right? Especially if you're a new player for the first time. I want to make sure we get our sirloin from Vegemon today for sure. And then we need to do a little bit of training so that I can go to sleep. And when I go to sleep, we'll get all of our HP and MP back. And then we'll go do Factorial Town stuff. In fact, there's actually an opportunity to go to Factorial Town right now because we need to get the guard change correct. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So, we've just passed 12 midday. I'm going to go into the bank and I'm going to deposit some of our killer items here, guys. I'm going to put some of our important stuff away. I have no idea really how long Metal Mamimon will live for. I would assume he's going to live until he's about 18, 19 like the others, but if that's not the case, I wouldn't be shocked. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away here. We're going to put in the prickly pear. We don't have any need for. The hawk radish we'll keep. Porta potty I'll keep. High speed disc I'll probably put in the bank for now. Ice mushrooms we don't need. The red berry we don't need. Sage fruit we will keep. The HP chip we will keep. Happy mushroom we will keep. And the chain melon we don't need either anymore. Now that our plans are complete. So, I think we do need an autopilot or two. So I'm going to go purchase some things really quickly. And, or do we want to do a bit of training now? We do it tomorrow when we pick up our sirloin, actually. I kind of want to go grab some mushrooms from the forest, because I think they will be good enough at feeding this guy. In terms of training, we need maybe a little bit more HP. I kind of want to get our brains up so that we have a chance to learn some mechanical moves. Because although we will be learning some moves in Factorial Town, hopefully, there's a chance that we don't get the best ones, so training on the board is a good way to kind of somewhat prep that. Also, if I get to 400 brains, we'll be able to control Metal Mamimon in battle a little bit, which is obviously important, so... We just get this up a little bit. We'll put this guy to sleep at night time. He's going to go to sleep very shortly, actually. He's not going to... He's a very early sleeper. I guess the, the kind of visualization of Metal Mamimon is this very small, aggressive, you know, small dog syndrome fighter. Big offense, big damage, very mobile. We saw that in the intro of the game, right, when he's fighting Metal Greymon. But, yeah. I can't remember what I was going to say. Let's try a mushroom here. I'm going to move this up to here. Don't let me forget to buy the autopilots, guys, because that's a mistake I'm absolutely sure I'm going to make. Is that enough? One mushroom? No, not enough. You're still a hungry boy. He's still got a bit of monochromon in him. Monochromon went up and down the weight scales in such a colossal manner, guys. I'm actually shocked. I've never actually seen a Digimon fluctuate from like 55, 60 weight back down to 20 before. Alright, one more for the road. I think this is enough. Is that enough to give us what we need? Yeah, perfect. Right on the nose. Hang in there, new orders. Perfect. So, is it sleepy time? Surely it's sleepy time for you soon, young man. Let's do one more bout of HP training just to make sure we have as much maximum HP as possible. I think the next hour is 6 PM, and then after that we're good. 153 HP. 150 HP. How is the turn? I'm starting to. I guess that's kind of the same, is it? That was with no hawk radish though. I'm starting to wonder if certain Digimon have certain preferences for training, because I feel like some get more than others in the same locations, which is quite unusual. I wonder if there's something to, like, maybe champion and ultimates. Maybe ultimates get more stats or something. Okay, we're going to lock in our save file, guys. That's going to take us into the new day. Got 9-year-old Metal Mamimon, back to full HP. Bit of an odd health bar. I like when his HP and his MP are like rounded numbers, right? Like if his HP was like 3,000, for example. Let's go ahead and do that now. Why not? Yeah, 152 HP. That's crazy. And we're getting 1 extra offense point? Is that to do with our tamer level? There's no way, right? Because our tamer level did go up. We're now a level 4 advanced tamer. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe we have some answers. Maybe this is another mystery that remains to be unlocked. I don't know. I'm sure the YouTube comments will explain, even if the Twitch chat doesn't. Each Digimon has a training type, so yeah, each Digimon will gain different stats. I genuinely had no idea. I had no idea about that. Is that real? Is that real? Okay. That is finished. That is amazing. obviously, as we said, Metal Mamon's aggressive offense, so I guess HB training is his forte, is it? Right, let's go in here, guys, and let's see what we can do. We're a little bit early for the shift change. We need to get into Factorial Town on the midday hour. So, see that yellow dot on the clock? In fact, I can show you guys here. See how on the clock with my cursor, guys, we've got this little yellow marker. When this dot is here, that's the hour where we can get into Factorial Town past the guards. It also can happen here at midnight as well. But we've just passed midnight, so the next shift changes here. So we just need to be ready for that, okay? Let's go ahead and sell some stuff to Unimon. 21,000 bits. 2100, I guess. 22,000, 21,000. Let's go ahead and sell some sirloin. We'll sell 5. Takes us up to halfway. 2 more of these. We could, at this point, honestly, it would be better buying the super floppies, but yeah. I've now got 14 instead of 15, which is ugly, but whatever. We'll keep it even at the very least. 2 various, 4 mushrooms for eating. 1 super MP. Move this over here. Hawk radishes randomly in autopilots. Perfect. Okay, cool. Do you guys want to go to Factorial Town? I'm wondering if there's anything we can do before we go. I wonder if there's any other moves we could learn before. I don't want to train on the blackboard too early, but I think what we could do is prime his brains to be a little bit closer for later. I'll do like 1 training of brains. If we go to Factorial Town now, we're too early, right? Because we gotta wait a few hours, like, well, looks like 6 hours or so. So we'll get a couple of hours out the way here by training brains quickly. Get towards 450, but not take him to 450. And the reason why I don't want to take him to 450 is because I think he can learn some mechanical moves on his own in Factorial Town today. So I don't want to basically waste this chance to learn something good by, you know, him picking up something trash like this or potentially this fighting move or whatever. Wouldn't be the end of the world, I guess. Are you still hungry, my man? My little mechanical ball of love. Unfortunately, going into Factorial Town, we won't be able to scavenge any food on the ground, so it might be worth our time to actually do a little run around and grab some food from the jungle. We'll just do a little trip down to the bottom of Native Forest and back. Scavenge some lunch for later. Okay, new hour. Right, we get 2 hours to get to the Factorial Town point, guys. I think we're good to go. As much food for the journey as possible. We're a little bit early, but we might accidentally get into a battle or two, so we're preparing for that in advance. So, y'all maybe need an explanation about Factorial Town and how it works. Basically, you can't get to Factorial Town until you've done Waymon, guys, and unlocked Waymon, completed Waymon, which is obviously tied to the bandits. So you need to do the Ogre Fortress and also defeat Master Jijimon in the Bandit Cave. Once you have done that, Waymon will join the city and spawn here, and then he can take you to 2 places. His little secret cake, his secret cave where he shows you his secret cake, or he can take you to Factorial Town, somewhere we've already been to in this playthrough with Angemon, who was Bozo, our first Digimon. Let's go for a little wander around and see what we can or can't do here. There'll be a couple of Digimon trying to challenge us. I'm not really too keen about fighting these guys. Our timing is okay. Or maybe a little bit early, but again, you can never predict when you're accidentally going to fall into a battle here, so I think it's better to be safe than sorry. Gotta juke this guy out like nobody's business. We could fight a couple of these dudes, maybe? Basically, Angemon does not cooperate with you, and he refuses to believe that Factorial Town is having some issues. So when we came here the last time, the issue with Factorial Town is that the sewage system was having a data leak. There was something crazy going on. And Angemon here doesn't talk to you very much. Our computer is perfect, he says. Is the factory really safe? What can we do now? We gotta get something, we gotta do something about the guards. We don't have any other way. Now what happens is, the guards that they're talking about is the next location in Factorial Town. It's the next area you have to go to, which is in here. Now as a kid I always thought this was really awkward because there's 2 Guardsmon here. And no matter what you do, you can't get past them. You can't fight them, you can't squeeze through the middle of them or anything like that. He's staring at us, maybe he's suspicious. Maybe we should hide from them and come back. We should come back when it's 12 o'clock. So what that means is 12 midnight or 12 noon. You have to get back on the exact minute, so luckily we've got a bit of time here to chill. But we're going to leave this loading screen, stand outside, and as soon as the dot moves forward, we'll come in here. And what you should find is these 2 Guardsmon are no longer here. Now, once you defeat these guys later on in Factorial Town, I'm pretty sure they disappear forever. And this area is instead replaced with a bunch of Sukamon, Platinum Sukamon actually. And it's a good place to fight and maybe farm some bits if you want to. We don't have access to that yet, but we'll have a look at it later. I'm not sure on the exact specificities, is that the word? I'm not sure on the exact how this place works, guys, but yeah, that's what I remember. We'll investigate as we go and then get definitive answers later, yeah? So let's just stand outside this little area. I think if we don't move that Sukamon below us, does he move? I don't think so. We might even be a little bit early, actually. I think we might be an hour early. I'm not convinced this is correct. I think we might be an hour early. Let's just double check that. I don't think this is 12 noon, is it? No. Next hour for sure, though. We could take a fight while we're waiting, but yeah, okay, let's do that to speed things up. We'll fight this little Platinum Sukamon guy here. See if we can get a bit of cash from him. And then we should be good. We might have a couple of seconds to wait, but this will speed things up. It's not a very exciting fight, admittedly, so... Is Secret Angemon cake? Yeah, Hey, Zikora, what's up, Zikora? In Twitch right now. Just giving a complimentary chat over here. Good job, YouTube guys, for holding it down. Thank you, Zikora, for saying that. Appreciate you. You see how strong the enemies are in this area, guys. This Platinum Sukamon is tanky. You might not even be prepared for this area, truly. You may have to change Metal Mamimon's moves around to give him a better chance. I don't like how much MP we're producing on the first fight here, but I think it'll be okay. There's a lot of random encounters in Factorial Town that can be avoided, but it's a very narrow, claustrophobic area, and there are multiple enemies that can fight you all at once. Truly, I'd like to have came here when we were a little bit stronger, but a lot of the time in this playthrough we have been over-leveled and over-strong. So it was kind of... I kind of wanted to give you guys the authentic experience of wandering into a new area in Digimon World and getting your ass handed to you, so... Go ahead and use some of our MP floppies here just to top up. We definitely have to look at Metal Mamimon's moves here. Gotta wait for Sukamon to do something here. And then limit break him here. So this is Metal Mamimon's limit break. You won't be able to see it because there's a giant building in the way. But it's pretty cool. You'll see it in a minute, most likely, if I can land it. Let me take this guy out. And we'll also give a big floppy as well. Pop that up. Okay, cool. Nice! Okay, so, as you can see, 3,300 bits, quite a good way to farm cash. And Platinum Sukamon has dropped something as well. King's Crown? My man just dropped the King's Crown? Okay. Where is it? Oh, wow. Okay, check this out. Not what I was expecting. Digivolve to Sukamon. We just got a Digivolution item from a random drop and... Wow. Well, there you go, guys. Rewarded. I was just trying to waste a bit of time here. But it works out perfectly. Okay, cool. Well, we can definitely... You can either use that... Alright, you guys are like, Jack, why are you getting excited? I've never seen a Digivolution item drop from a random fight before, guys. Also, we can sell that for money. If we don't want a Sukamon, for example. Or if we don't want to Digivolve to Sukamon naturally by, like, you know, making our Digimon shit on the floor, we can now just choose to manually Digivolve to him. Right, we're looking at the clock here. As soon as the hour ticks by... I'm a little bit early. A little bit early, please. Okay, no, we're good. Thought I fucked that up there, sorry. Okay, the good news is we're here, right on schedule. Factorial Town, we are here at last, guys. So we've never been in here yet on this playthrough, but this area is quite treacherous. These Digimon are quite strong. And like I said, the paths here are a little bit narrow. We should be okay, though. Lots of powerful items in here, but lots of powerful Digimon as well. In fact, let me, before I even try this, let me just try and check your limit breaks here. Check your move pool. Megadon Punch is his main move. I actually think because we're doing so much, see, because we're fighting so many Digimon at once here, like multi-Digimon, I think Metal Sprinter is probably better. Although it pains me to say that out loud. Buster Dive is cool, but it costs a lot of MP, and I think MP is what we lack. So we're gonna change this up a little bit, guys. It's a bit awkward. You can bait these guys forward, I'm pretty sure, can you? I tried to get him to wiggle forward. Oopsie. Alright, cool. Big fight here. Let's hopefully not use too much stuff to get past these guys. This could be a bit of a ball ache, but I think we did the right move, changing our move pool around here. If we're lucky, these guys might teach us something, or better yet, they might hurt each other. But I'm not sure how that's going to go down here. Yeah, that move right there. Did we just die? No, we haven't died yet. Jesus Christ. That move right there is a move we can definitely learn. It's very powerful. Prominence being is kind of scary. Hopefully we don't take too much pain. If we can kill one of these guys, we'll be in a much better spot. Jesus. Hold. Chat, hold. we lie down, it's quite good, actually. It means if these guys damage each other, we can survive their moves being on the floor. Okay, wow. I'd love to learn that move. I forgot the name of it. But that could be very, very, very good for us. We're not going to get it this time, unfortunately. Whew. At least we know we can come in here for that, though, which is good. Alright, well, there you go. One of the first fights of Factorial Time. Pretty scary. This, guys, is where we're supposed to go. I lied. This is not where we're supposed to go. HP chip, wonderful. An MP chip, wonderful. Okay, there's 2 items there. Don't miss them. I thought that's where we're supposed to go, but we need to go further forward, guys. Right. Let's try and see if we can avoid some of this drama. There's a really fat Sukamon here, so yeah, Numemon it is. I think the trick is to run up, run down, and I've been trying to do that. You'll see me wiggling a couple of times. Okay, this guy's pretty strong, unfortunately. Hopefully he doesn't cripple us too much. I will use our speed to our advantage. Guys, maybe it's a good thing that we're not masterfully manipulating running past all of these Digimon first try, as sometimes is possible. Because again, it's giving you guys a bit more of a natural experience on what this place actually plays out like. This is one of our final MP floppies here. I'm scared to... Or at least we're getting through this guy quite quickly, which is good. Don't want to heal unless I absolutely have to, so I'm trying to min-max here. Can we get one more hit off on this dude, please? I don't know how we just dodged that, but we did somehow. One more for the road, yeah. We'll give this guy one big floppy and that's us. Okay. I think that's... Is that a Jijimon? I think it's a Jijimon. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll farm some cash back anyway, so this is okay. 1300, Jijimon has dropped a weird slime. Oh. Wow. That's actually really good. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Numemon's Digivolution item, no? How are we just getting these? Fantastic. Very good. You might think, Jack, why would you want to digivolve to Numemon? Well, you'll just have to wait and see, lads. Okay, check this out. There is a door here, and you can go into it, and this is where we're supposed to go. So we're going to hit up this direction first, because this is the boss of Factorial Town, chat, and it's quite scary. This guy can teach us a couple of moves, but it will be very challenging. We might die in the process, and if so, I apologise. Here we go, guys. Somebody's here. Who is it? Well, well, well. Remember when they talked about how the sewage was managed by a specific program? The Digimon Jijimon? Well, here he is. He. This is kind of what I imagine Chris looks like in real life. I'll crash the bad computer, he says, and he's laughing. He's blowing shit up. Okay, guys. A couple of fun facts about Jijimon we can talk about. He's the one. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, I'll destroy everything, all bad things. When I was a young kid, I never got into this area, guys. I never actually was able to come in here and fight Jijimon. Because I could never get into Factorial Town properly. I just couldn't figure it out. But here you go. He's crazy. He's an ultimate Digimon, but we have to stop him. I'll destroy you all. Man's crazy. Alright. Check it out. Fun fact about Jijimon. A couple of fun facts about Jijimon. Jijimon is an ultimate Digimon that you can actually play as in this game. That is Digivolving V3. Please don't hurt me. I think we just blocked it? I think we blocked it. This guy's a very powerful machine type and has a lot of scary moves that we can learn if we're lucky. We might even be able to learn a couple of moves if we're... We should have put on the crane punch as well. I forgot about that shit. I'm really nervous as to how this fight will go. He is a companion Digimon that you can actually unlock, guys, and he is very easy to achieve. If you guys are starting Digimon World and you don't know if you can get your first ultimate, Jijimon is a very good Digimon to aim for because his requirements for ultimate are so low. So if you want to just train him up, I think he only needs like a couple of hundred speed and defense and some shit. Here in the boss fight though, he's very scary because he's got such powerful moves. That move there is Digivolving V3, although I think it might have another name in this game. Let's hit him with the energy bomb here. First Metal Mamimon limit break that you guys actually can see in full shine. Very cool, just like from the trailer at the start. I think this guy's used all the moves he can use. Obviously that program ability that he keeps using, see that one there? I'm pretty sure that's very similar to the one that Machinemon uses in Next Order. And you only see this move in Next Order against the final boss. I think this guy does have a limit break, and that's the other fun fact I was going to tell you guys about. If you have ever had Jijimon as a Digimon in this game, you'll know that his limit break sucks. In fact, we'll get to see it here. The cool thing about Vice mod is that the mod has changed his limit break to not suck. So there you go. If we actually get Jijimon, and also when we fight him, I'm glad we get to exemplify this. We're still defending here. Let's attack him. His finishing move in Vice Mod has been fixed, guys. It's less shit now. He still throws it out randomly by the looks of things, but I think it's more likely to hit, potentially. I don't know exactly what's been changed about it, but... Jijimon defeated! A little bit nervous where he is right now. If Jijimon's about to drop a chip, I hope I can get it in that corner. Sometimes in this game when the bosses die, they drop like HP chips, MP chips, offense chips, and then they drop them in the most awkward places possible. I'm really hoping we can get in there. Let's see if we get any moves from Jijimon. Jijimon dropped defense chip and... Please? Oh, naughty. So naughty. Okay, I'm losing power, he says. We can't feel too bad about not learning moves, guys. Obviously, Meltdown and some of these moves here would have been really great to pick up first try. However, when we were training earlier with monochromon, we did have a really good chance of picking up all the fire moves we wanted pretty much instantaneously. So there's a good balance, you know. You win some, you lose some. We'll be able to get these moves back from the board later. We do actually get the defense chip. Jijimon is going to be knocked out for the time being. I don't think there's anything else we can do with him right now. Kind of a shame we didn't get his moves, but that's okay. There's the opportunity to farm other moves out here in Factorial Town, which we are going to grab. Let's have a look at the other parts of this place before we finish, because I'm not done here yet. This Garurumon is interesting. You can talk to him if you want, but I think he just fights you. Instead, we're going to run past all of these buffoons. And I'm going to show you one of the kind of smaller areas of Factorial. This place is kind of cool, but not too important. You can get past these guys, I think. Just wondering what I need to do it. Here we go. That's better. Right, guys. Fun fact. Brain chip. There we go. And we also, for our troubles, coming all the way back here, get an autopilot, which obviously could be quite useful at this point in the game. And a defense chip. So Factorial Town is very lucrative in terms of its items. Let's go ahead and talk to some of these Garurumon here. We're going to remodel. The fee is 2,000 bits. The style is different. We can't remodel. So what this guy is doing, this guy's pretty unique, folks. This Garurumon here. He actually offers you a unique function, which I've showed you guys in the Christmas Let's Play a long, long time ago. If you have a Mamimon, not Metal Mamimon as we have, Mamimon, the kind of prerequisite of Metal Mamimon. Also an Ultimate Digimon, by the way. I'll fight these guys while I talk. If you come here with Mamimon, you can talk to the Garurumon here, and there's a you pay him 2,000 bits, and there's a 30% chance he will help you digivolve into either Metal Mamimon, or a 33% chance you digivolve into Jijimon. So the Digimon boss we've just fought. Not a lot of people know that, but some of you will, I guess. Let's go ahead and heal up here before we die. See if these guys can teach us the moves we want. Yeah, so there you go. Pretty cool Digimon. Pretty cool interaction here in Factorial. If you don't know about it, now you know. I'll just let you know that it's not guaranteed. Sometimes you will pay the money to remodel with Mamimon and it will just not do anything. It'll fail. Sometimes you'll digivolve into Jijimon when you want Metal Mamimon. Sometimes you'll digivolve into Metal Mamimon when you want Jijimon. I don't know why you'd want Jijimon over Metal Mamimon, but there you go. It can happen. Also, I think in Vice Mod, it's been changed so that there's other options for you as well, which we'll talk about in a minute. There's another Garurumon down below that might actually be related to the mod, potentially. There's another Garurumon I'm going to go chat to in a minute. The one that we just saw outside, actually. Let's see if we can get moves. Come on, Mamimon. You can learn something. I know your brains aren't that great, mate, but I believe in you. Maybe we can get the Zappy Zap. Okay, cool. And Garurumon dropped an offense disc. Unfortunately, we are not getting very... we're not getting away with this. But it's okay, we can keep trying. I'll pick up this. This area is a dead end, guys. Because we already have Metal Mamimon, we can't talk to this guy. But apparently, there are other interactions, and I kind of touched on this briefly, but if you have an Etamon, you can talk to this guy, and I think he'll turn you into Metal Etamon. And if you have Megadramon, you may do something special as well, but I'll keep some of that a secret. I don't know which Digimon we're going to have in the future of this playthrough, so I'll keep some of the information to myself for now. Hopefully you guys don't flame me for that too much. But yeah, that is Factorial Town. Not completely done, because we still have some stuff to do. We have to talk to Andromon. Jijimon will eventually join the city, but I don't know if we have to come back in and out to talk to him. Let's talk to this guy. You need to see me. He's just a random Garurumon, apparently. Okay, cool. I wondered if this guy was the other dude that you could talk to, but it's the one in the very back. They really make you sweat, you know, if you really want to go through the specific Digivolutions with some of these Digimon. Mamimon to Metal Mamimon, or Jijimon, or Metal Etamon, or whatever. Okay, one more for the road, and then we're out of here. Nice shoot. Here we go, baby. Ah, sigh. Let me just double check that we actually have access. Maybe Metal Mamimon just can't learn them, which would be ludicrous. There is one move he can't learn. Maybe that's it. It could be to do with the fact that his brains are lower. I wonder if that's actually a thing. His brains are 427. I mean, surely we should have gotten something by now. Let's go back in and talk to Jijimon. I'll see if he's here. I don't know if he's actually still lying on the floor. Yeah, he is. I guess we gotta go talk to Andromon then. Okay. We might even have to come back in here again later. We're gonna try and get past some of these fools. Okay, never mind. Alright, we don't have a lot of MP left. I think I can get through like 1 or 2 more fights here. I was trying not to hit every single Digimon in the entire building, but we could always autopilot and come back here via Waymon and top up some stuff, but I don't know if that means we have to go past the guards again. Do the guards reset in Factorial Town, guys, once you've defeated Jijimon, or what? How does that work? Let's get past these dudes. If we can get past this, we'll be alright. Please don't screw me. Are these guys on a timer? I feel like they might be on a timer. Oh. Okay, that's good. There's no way I can just... Mate, you are kidding me. Brother. Okay. That is the most hectic, psychotic Guardramon I've ever seen in my life. Very convenient though. Let's go ahead and sleep here. Put this guy to sleep and get our HP and our MP back. I'm sad that I threw that MP disc at the end of the fight. I could have been a bit more careful with those. Let's save. Because we have actually defeated Jijimon. We didn't get the moves, which is kind of sad, but that's okay, guys. You win some, you lose some. Let's go back outside. Are these guys still... Oh yeah, it's the Sukamon Kingdom, isn't it? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you fucker. Okay, two versus 1. Okay, cool. That was an absolute nightmare. But we did it, chat. Sorry for that. We could have definitely avoided that. Another King Crown. Another King Crown? We're just getting King Crowns all over the place. Okay, well there's our money right there, guys. Maybe this was actually worthwhile. It seems like the dial for these guys and their drop rates has been cranked up to 100, which is just absolutely bananas. Don't hate that though, we can use that to make some money. I don't want to touch anybody else before we're finished here. Factorial Town, what's up? Andromon, hello. Hey! I have to apologise to Andromon. That's okay, Andromon, I've been hearing a lot of that today. Do that later, you gotta stop the factory's machines now. Alright, he says, I will. Beep boop boop beep boop. The factory's function has just stopped. Good, I'll check the sewer later, dude. So I think that's it for now, is it? Yeah, okay. Right, guys, we're getting the heck out of Dodge here. Let's go sell some of these King's Crowns, see if we can make a bit of money. I need to buy some MP. Then we're going to take Waymon and come back. Also, I want to make sure we pick up our food for today as well. Not a bad run. Kind of curious to see. Brains are 4 through 9. We're going to finish off what else we've got to do in... Factorial Town, but I need to prepare a little bit better. Let me go over here. We have no resources, we've spent everything. But we can definitely make a bit of cash here, which is cool. Let's go ahead and deposit some stuff that we don't need. So, the things I'm happy to dump are your mum Twitch chat. And also, we're going to put 1 King Crown in the box. Keep the other 2, and then we're going to definitely put in the weird slime. And then we're probably going to have to rest with Centauromon just to get a bit of HP back, I think. Could do a little bit of training, but I don't think there's any need. I think we just go back and figure out the rest of Factorial Town. I'll rest to get rid of tiredness, and I'll also get some HP and MP back doing this. It won't be a lot, but it'll be a little bit. We'd also check the tournaments as well again today, see if there's anything coming up that we want. Not sure if Zolimpa can win any tournaments on his own, but he is mechanical, and he might have some cool stuff he can do that some of our other Digimon cannot. Let's see here what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and pump up the... Let's do this. Digi mushrooms. Pump up the jam. Pump up our weights. Pump up our snacks. Okay, that was good. How much did we get back from that sleep? Not a lot. Got more HP than we did MP. I could have maybe rested twice, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk to the young G-Daddy here. What's up, dog? Hey, man. I'm glad you came. Do you want to enter the tournament? What have we got tournament-wise? The G tournament we can't interact with, apparently. Not sure why. Nature Cup makes sense why we can't take part in that. Oh well. No tournaments for the time being. Maybe that's not a bad thing, because we did a lot of tournaments with our Weregarurumon, so maybe it's nice to take a little break. Alright, we need to go and buy and sell some stuff. So, economy management. J-Bobu, thank you for the resub. What's up, brother? Hey, thank you, sir. What a handsome devil, guys. That's one of our longest running subscribers right there. One of the kings of old, a Digimon master himself, J-Bobu. J-Bob, what's up, dude? Nice to see you today. Thank you so much. Welcome. Let's go ahead and sell some jazz that we might not need. We're going to sell both of these king crowns for 2,500. It's not great. Still not bad, though. And then lastly, we will sell our shitty offense disc. Numbers are up to 43450. That's pretty good, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. How do we want to go about fixing this now? Another 10 of these. Our money goes down the Swanee yet again. Kind of necessary though, I think. Big MP floppies are expensive too. Maybe we do like 8 of these. 32,000. I think we're okay. Honestly, I think we're alright, guys. Pretty comfortable with that. Obviously, we're spending our potential monies that we might need for a certain Pixie manual. But that's okay for the time being. Put that down there. Put this here. MP floppies can go back on the left, I guess. Move this here. All pilots. And then if we get any super carrots, we can stick them in that gap. Okay, cool. Probably don't need all that for a trip to Factorial Town, guys, but I think that's fine. How much life have we got left on this guy? And I want to do some brain training. He's age 10. He's probably going to live for a lot longer. This guy's not having a lot of success in the Factorial Town, like, you know, fighting these Digimon. I wonder if we can actually get something from the board here. What I said earlier was, you know, what I said earlier was kind of holding true, guys. Like, I want to hit these 450 marks for the big moves. Because when you learn a move from the board, it's quite unlikely to achieve that anyway, but when you learn a move from the board, it's obviously going to give you, like, the first couple. So see these easy to learn moves? It's better to grab those in combat and then come to the board last and learn the big moves from the board. But I'm kind of desperate at this point, because we've learned so little with Metal Mamimon in Factorial Town. We've had a chance to learn, like, maybe 3 or 4 moves. So I'm kind of hoping we can get one from here. Alternatively, we could go back to Factorial Town, learn the moves, and then hit the board after, but because we're so close to 450, I think we just take this opportunity now. He ignored the sewer. We're going back to the sewer, guys. I'm going back. I had to leave because I had no HP and MP, and if we accidentally banged into somebody, it would have been a disaster, so that's why I've taken a moment. We've not forgotten about the sewers. Let me go ahead and train on the blackboard here. What's going on? Love the chicken banana spam. Me too, me too. Love it so much. Okay. Let's go here. One move on the board for you, boy. One time. You hate to see it. Let's do a little bit more training here. Because this guy, like I said, he's going to have a long life. I think we push for 500 so we can control his moves at the very least. Okay, we don't get it, guys. It's okay. We've had a lot of success with this guy today. I can't be too demanding. Let's do a mushroom here. I forgot to sell some of my sirloin, actually. Oops. That's okay. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and do one more mushroom. That's surely enough, right? Nice. I don't think we need to get past the guard shift change twice, do we, guys? Like, once we come out and we've done all that, we don't have to go back in, do we? Could be wrong about that, of course. Mamimon, we get you to 500. And now again, we can push for 550 later. This guy's also going to go to sleep soon as well, so I think that's fine. Right. Let's have another crack at Factorial Town, guys. I'm going to rest once with the centaur horse. And we're going to run in and see what we can do. Does that sound good? Hold with me. I don't know, if I had to choose between DW2 and DW3, it would be a really tight mix-up, to be honest. I would say when I was younger, I probably played DW2 more than 3. But I know a lot of people commonly regard DW3 as like their favourite of all time, so bit of a tricky one there, but What is so interesting is all the games are so different, so it really does give you like polarizing views sometimes. One mushroom for the road, young man. Is that enough? Are you good? Probably not. Oh, you rascal. It's okay, there's going to be a mushroom right down here in this corner. Just kidding. DW4 was a strange one though. Lucro, why are you suddenly pretending to be Dio Joester again? Why are you doing that? As if you haven't been up to enough mischief today. You little rectum. Right, hold on. I want the Digimon spawn here like it's nobody's business. Grab some of these. Dandy man, well, finally I remember why I set my alarm to wake up early. It's been here for the stream. Dandy, what's up, dude? Nice to see you today. Do you know what I should probably do? Just buy a couple of meats from the shopkeeper, but I don't think we need to do that, so. Now Mamimon's got maybe 2 or 3 hours left and then he'll go to sleep, so we could probably use that to our advantage. His tiredness is really low, which is great. If anything, and I'm being honest here guys, like if anything I overmanage the tiredness feature in this game. You'll see me resting when my tiredness is like below 50 sometimes. I'm basically just trying to prepare for the future. 2 Digimushrooms, that should be enough to cover a meal time I think. When you go to Factorial Town, it's worth noting that although there is a sewer, there's no bathroom in Factorial Town, so if you're going there, it's like some of the other areas, you want to be prepared. It's quite a big area though, so I'm kind of shocked that there's not. Maybe there is and I've just never seen it before, I don't know. What you got for me, Vegemon? Nothing. Okay, cool. Right, back to the Factorial factory of metal factory stuff we go again. It makes me think of the Canet factory from Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. I don't know if anybody remembers that game. It's another PS1 classic that I love very much and play a ridiculous amount. Alright, I'm gonna dodge these guys. I don't think these Garurumon have the powerful move that we want from inside. You know, the Garurumon inside had that blast move that I forgot the name of. What about these guys, maybe? Maybe these guys have it. I'm not sure. Probably not. I think you have to go indoors to get the big move. Let's go down the way. Down to the sewers before Zloompa freaks out again. Come with me, young man. Alright, we've been down here once before, guys. A long time ago. We came down, there was a Numemon kind of freaking out. And that remains the same. In fact, I think this guy actually... Good, the sewer is back to normal. You'll be alright now. I solved the problem. I don't know why he makes a Metal Greymon noise. Something's wrong. Da-da-da! Numemon's going to challenge us to a 1v1. And this is actually quite relevant because he's going to give us some prosperity. Alright. Let's go ahead and use Megaton punching this guy. I wonder if it was better leaving this fight for later and coming back here with our own Numemon. I never thought about that. This guy is extremely tanky. He has definitely been buffed. Surely he has been buffed. I don't remember this guy having 5k HP. I'm going to use this moment when he's paralyzed to throw it up here. Unfortunately, our moves are terrible. We're going to have to Megaton punch our way to it. Oh, don't worry, I came prepared for this. And when I say came prepared, I mean we got these luckily earlier. Right, transform back, my guy. Okay, nice. Can we take him out? Nice. We want some MP so that we can keep punching. Hit him. Quick, quick, quick. Nice interrupt. Good. Okay, cool. We just got shit on. Quite literally, yeah. It's true, guys. I'm not sure I remember this guy being this fearsome and ferocious. But he's putting up a hell of a fight. Can we limit break him? Yes, we can. Nice. Fine. Eat those apples, bruh. I think we just knocked him out the arena. Dude, is he like out? Oh no, he's coming back in. We're using Sprinter. We must be low on... Oh god. Tank it! Tank it! Tank it! Tank it! Tank it! Defense! Do you know what? Do you know what? See that little poo that he throws there? That's Numemon's limit break. That should definitely be changed to sound like a magma bomb sound effect. It'd be so much more funny. When magma bomb lands, guys, it's such a like an explosive sound. It's like, you know, like really massive. That Numemon limit break should sound like magma bomb. I don't know why it doesn't, honestly. Okay, speaking of limit breaks, let's see if we can get this off here. Energy bomb for the road. Alright guys, one last time. The perfect Metal Mamimon bomb in Factorial Town here. Poor Numamon, man, he didn't even deserve all this. Didn't even deserve it. Alright, nice. And he makes a little wet goo puddle on the floor. 5,000 bits though, pretty good, right? Bunch of bits across the board, and Numamon drops a MP chip. Excellent. What's up, Numamon? I'm tired, what happened to you guys? He sounds dumber, maybe he regained his senses. So fucking rude, by the way, there's so much BM there in little Numamon. Are you calling me dumb? How rude, my name is Numamon. I'm not, if you're not dumb, what are you? Excuse me, Numamon, do you know who saved your life? Huh? Do you want me to save your life? Okay. Oh, he doesn't get it all. Well, no matter what. Hey, I'll be a savior, cool. Please come to our city, do you know where the city is? I know a little, he says. I don't know how he's getting across the sea, but Numamon joined the city, and luckily for us, it's time for bed. Let's grab this MP chip, which is completely and utterly camouflaged, by the way. Can I just point out how it very spookily blends in with the floor at Factorial Sewer here? That's a bit scary. That's all there is in the sewers of Factorial Town in this game, guys. It's not a big area. We're going to report back to Andromon now, and then from there, we're going to do some stuff. Congratulations. You can look over here and there's some stuff, but honestly, I don't think there's like a secret computer here, is there? Is there a secret computer here? Why is my brain telling me there's a secret computer? I don't think there is there? It would be a good time to let me know, Twitch and YouTube chat. I don't think there's anything down here, is there? Okay, cool. Let's go. If you're not dumb, what are you? Twitch chat, Kappa. Okay, that's a good one. That Mikoto, that's a good one. That's right on the money for today, anyway. Right, hold on. Let me go over here and talk to the boy. Don't want to talk to Garurumon. Can we just avoid you, please? I need to pee, chat. Don't let me die. Don't let me die, chat. I'll be back in a jiffy. Excellent. Sorry guys, because I drank the protein shake earlier, my need to pee was substantially massive. Okay, good stuff. Andromon, what's up, dog? We're so sorry, we'll close the factory for a while, he says. So this is us coming to wrap up the end of the Factorial era of this of the game, guys. We came here earlier with our own Andron, now we're finishing things off with Metal Mamimon, and that's pretty cool. We're so sorry. Because of the trouble now, no one can see what's going to happen. It's not your fault. I think there's somebody controlling Jijimon. Computers were destroyed and wastewater started to leak. That water made the Digimon insane. I don't think it's a coincidence. These computers have some key importance. It may be too late, but I think someone was trying to get to us. What? Nani? So, remember how we've been running all over the island, chat, and Digimon have been acting crazy and spooky? I think the game's kind of alluding to the fact that this is one of the, if not the main cause of it. And obviously Factorial Town's quite a light game area, so theoretically you wouldn't be here until, you know, deep in your playthrough. I never got any of this stuff done when I was a kid. I think we got Jijimon unlocked, and maybe I had Andromon in my game, but I don't really remember much of this. If I did do this, it was right at the end, and I wasn't able to do it on my own. I probably had one of my friends helping me. I think there was some data regarding the aliens passed on these computers, but due to the Jijimon's riot, the data was destroyed. You've never seen the data? No, but we might be able to repair some of it. I'll try to connect to the data. I'll see. Thank you. How long will it take? It'll be a while. I'll reopen the town entrance again, so come back. Thanks. I'll be back. So, we have to now wait with Andromon, I think. Have you finished repairing the data? It'll take a while longer. I don't think this is a case of just leaving and coming back in here, guys. I'll try that really quickly. Garurumon outside is suddenly frantic. Yeah, I think we have to come back in like 24 hours. The cool thing is, if we can get outside, I'll show you guys that we're actually close to Gear Savannah. Can we get past this Garurumon without running into him? How the hell are we going to do this? And get away with this? I feel... dude, this is going to be the great shitting of... oh. I think I could have went up and to the right. I tried to go down and to the left when he went wide on us, but... okay. Guys, it's not going to be a code brown. It's not a code brown. Don't say it. Don't say that. You're an Animon. Alright, check this out, guys. I'm gonna have to porta potty this because I'm in deep doo-doo, quite literally. Metal Mamimon, not today. I know what you're thinking, I know what you're planning, but this is for you. Right, we have to wait, guys, before we can come back and recruit Andromon, but Andromon will join the city, I think. I think we have to go away and do something. But as he said, and this is something I wanted to show you, he now opens the door to Factorial Town. So instead of coming here with Waymon and going past all the fights, you can now get in the front of Gear Savannah. Remember this big metal door? Again, this is something I never ever did as a kid. And there was one time I was watching my friend, like I was over at my friend's house, and he was playing like his uncle's save file, or his big brother or something. And he walked past this area, and I saw that the door was open. And I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, what, how is that possible? How can that possibly be, how did you do it? But he didn't even know, he just walked past it. I think he was going to Misty Trees or something. Let's go back into Factorial Town here and see if we can't do some other stuff. Obviously, down in the sewers is a good place to hit up that you guys mentioned. We could do that. I also kind of want to go back into the actual factory and try and get some machine moves that we didn't get. Let's have a look in the sewers and see if this Nanimon has appeared, as you guys have correctly pointed out. Because again, it's one of our other locations. Is it? Is that true? Let's see if that's correct. There's nobody down here, but I think he's up the back, is he? Maybe it's after Andromon has been completed or something. Can't really remember. But, oh. No. Come back here later on, I think. I think we need to finish doing some more things here, but it's worth pointing out, guys. Let's go ahead and go inside the factory. I'll see if I can get through this without any drama. We're going to have to get past the Platinum Sukamon. I think the factory is now open, and we might even be able to speak to Jijimon as well, potentially. Dude, that Garurumon has got it out for us, man. I'm not used to him. Can we actually bait you out? We can. Perfect. Alright, for the first time, for what feels like the first time today, we actually dodged past some of these guys. Let's see if we can get past these dudes. So we've got a lot more Numemon here than we did the first time. These Garurumon should still be here. Oh no, they're not. They're completely gone. I guess the Numemon have come out of the sewers and are happy to come back to the factory. Kind of a shame, because I did want to fight that guy. Is this one still here? He is. How do we get past you? Come on then. What you got for me, bro? Stop praying for my Digimon to take fat logs on the floor in these fabulous Digi-locations, okay? We might have to come back to Factorial Town. I don't want a giant Deuce sitting here. Hey, Jijimon, where you at, dog? See if he's in here. It's cool that we don't have to wait on the guard change anymore. Still unconscious, apparently. We must have to wait 24 hours and come back or something. I genuinely don't remember what the wait period on this is, but there's a couple of things we can accomplish while we're here. There's our Garurumon buddy down here. I wonder if I can fight him on our own. Get out of here! Thank you. Fucking Numemon, man. Jeremon, Numemon, whatever. Alright. Come on, Garurumon, make this easy for me, please. One time. Okay, that's the opposite of making it easy, but I respect it. Well, we have all of those, and we did autopilot back. Oh no, we haven't autopiloted back, actually, you're right. We, I think we did that before we came back and checked out the sewer, didn't we? You're right. Okay, guys. Thank you. Oh my god. Why? Right, Yatar. Amazing, right. Have you got anything for me? Let me guess, the slime item. Yeah, weird slime, okay. Not as cool the second time for sure, but still cool. I can sell it at the very least. So the question is, can we fight these Garurumon? Maybe I can pull one and do one at a time. I don't know how clustered these guys are. Oh, they're standing right on top of each other. Probably the worst possible setup for this. 2 MP floppies. I don't think we can do it, guys. I'm not even going to bother risking it. We need to go back to the town anyway, so we may as well do that now. Potter, thank you for the follow. What's up, man? Or is it Potter? What's up, homie? Right. Food for today. Food for today. Have we already done that? I can't tell. I think we've already done it because we went and did the sewers, didn't we? Oh, never mind. Okay, cool.
You can do it!
Thank you. Alright, guys, let's go down here. I'm gonna quickly go and heal at the clinic, and we're gonna buy some items, and then we're gonna make sure we lock this in. Weregarurumon, can I get past your fat booty, please? Alright. Centaurimon, hello. Let's rest up. Do we rest again, maybe? Gonna check the state of the board, actually. The Colosseum boards. See if we can't sign this guy up for something. Because I think he's got some time to kill. We could do a bunch of training until then, because he feels a bit... He feels super strong, this Metal Mamimon. What you got for me, Grey Daddy? Anything exciting for me on the board of boards? No, nothing, unfortunately. The Wing Cup. We can't take part in that. Cool Cup. I've already won the Cool Cup. We don't need the Cool Cup. The Royal Tournament is miles away, but we could maybe prepare for that. Nature, of course, we cannot do. I don't see any S tournaments appearing either. Maybe the S tournaments don't appear because we're not strong enough or something? I don't know. Let's go ahead and do the... I don't really want to use a Sirloin here, but I think he deserves one. Plus it'll get his fatigue down. Let's go buy some stuff really quickly, folks. I should have bought more when I was here earlier, but I didn't expect to have so much drama in Factorial Town. I didn't mean to fight so many enemies, if I'm being completely honest, so that was totally my bad, but again, it happens sometimes. Right, 5 of those. MP is quite in high demand at the moment. Probably something we could train a little bit better. I'm gonna spend 8k here, which kind of sucks. And also sell this weird slime as well. How much does that sell for? We've already got one of these in the bank, so we don't need 2. 1200? Yeah, sure. How many autopilots do we have? 2, 1 porta potty. I don't trust it, chat. I don't trust it. We could obviously wait until we have a baby and then buy these items later, but I think this is fine. Okay, so according to you guys, we have returned to the city. We have all the different location buildings unlocked, so it should be a case of just going back and talk to Andromon. I guess what we'll do is, because Metal Mamimon is surviving for a while longer, I say we train him a little bit more. Let's go hit up this board one last time and see if we can train. No, knowing my luck, we're going to end up training brains and learning that move that those Garurumon can give us, and I'm going to feel totally mad about it, but at this point, I'll take whatever I can get. Maybe we train his brains up to 540 and then stop, and then kind of prime him for later. Yeah, I think we take him to like here, and then what we'll do is we'll fight a couple more battles. We're going to probably have to fight a few more Garurumon to try and learn that move that I want. His MP really does suck, but so does his HP. I'm going to train him for 1 day and then take him back to Factorial tomorrow when he's ready to go to bed, which will be quite short. Quite shortly, I think. His HP levels up. His other stats are actually pretty good now. Like, this guy's a bit of a monster. There's a world where maybe we can go to Beetle Land and learn that that move. But I think we need 500 of everything, do we not? What is the requirement for learning the move that Kabuterimon can teach us in Beetle Land, guys? I won't name the move, but you know what it is. Does anybody know off the top of their head what the requirements for that is? I was also wanting to go down to the forest and get some mushrooms for us here so that we didn't have to spend as many sirloins, but... Jack, I noticed you have to drink something... Jack, I noticed you like to drink something off of a small cardboard drink. What is it? Vendita. I sometimes drink Ribena. Ribena, it's like a kind of blueberry flavoured soft drink. It's supposed to be made from like... You know, it's supposed to be made from real blueberries with no added sugar and stuff, but it probably is high in sugar, I don't know. It's just, it's like, it's not, like a non-fizzy soft drink would be the way to describe it. What is your tiredness at? Yeah, I quite like a Ribena, it's not bad. Maybe it's 500. Imagine not having 999 brain. Maybe one day, guys. Maybe one day. Yeah, I think if we have our levels a little bit higher on speed and offense, there's a world where maybe we can learn the move, because I think it's a machine type move. Okay, I was just gonna say it out loud, guys. Is the Bugs move machine type, or is it considered Earth type? Sleepy time. Metal Mamimon, you have done wondrous. Let's put you to bed. And we're going to do a little bit more training in the morning. Again, we're kind of passing the time because this guy has many days left. So I want to go back and talk to Angemon, and I do want to train a bit. But he's only age 12. He's got a lot of life left in him, guys. Let's push him a little bit. Nature. Are you guys sure? A nature move. I'm not sure if he can actually learn it, but that would be really cool to grab while we're in the area. No, he can't learn any earth moves, unfortunately. Okay. Let's train him a little bit more. Take his HP up above 3,500 as well. Same problem as always. I don't really want to be feeding this guy sirloin. I could potentially buy small pieces of meat from the store. That would be decent, but if I can actually grab the mushrooms from the forest, that'd be good. Let's do a little run. Do a little scavenging run, guys. Sometimes it's nice to do this if your Digimon don't require a lot of food. It's a bit desperate, honestly, and you don't have to do this, but we can do a little wrap around. Let's go down here. We'll check the hot spot, because this is one of the best places to get this. We'll actually reload this area, just on the off chance we can make it up here. Sometimes you get a mushroom in here at the door as well, so it's like a double barrel. No spawns today. Let's try once more. I think it's random, and we do have slightly increased odds of mushroom spawning, so yeah, there we go. Little neat trick you can do there. Okay, Digimushroom, let's give you this. Maybe 2 of these, unfortunately. No, we're good. Okay, sick. Let's go. We'll do the long way. Show you guys some cool stuff on the way here. Kurumon's bed. Oh, hey. Sometimes you can get other cool things in here as well, like little random happy mushrooms and stuff like that, so worth keeping an eye out. A non-fizzy soft drink is wimp juice. Wait a minute, chat. What's happening here, you might ask? I remember the day this happened to me when I was a kid the first time. I didn't even know anything about this. Some of you guys might have never seen this, but check it out. If you're walking across this pathway, guys, eventually once your prosperity is above a certain amount, you will encounter something random. And this is kind of awesome, honestly. When I saw this for the first time, I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. Ninjamon, ladies and gentlemen. A Digimon that we can actually get in this game as a companion Digimon. Hopefully we'll see him later. We actually had Ninjamon's, one of his Digivolution items not too long ago as well, actually. We sold it for money because we were broke at the time, but Ninjamon does actually attack you down here, which is really cool. Wolfie, you must be Zalimpa. You're famous, even as far as the ninja village. Accept my challenge to fight. You can say sure, or you can say another time, why not? I think the reason the game asks you, are you sure, is because you could theoretically wander through here with a baby Digimon. But this is pretty cool. Plus Ninjamon's got some cool stuff that you can do as well. I don't know if this guy has any decent, like, abilities that you can learn. Looks like he's doing a lot of, like, fighting type moves. Maybe he can teach us something. He's got 3.5k HP. That looks like Dynamite Kick. Oh, we miss. It's kind of funny because it's the two small guys. The two small guys just juking out. He's got Magma Bomb. This man's packing grenades. What kind of dirty Ghost of Sashiro shit is this, man? Oh, and some poison moves, apparently. This guy's no joke. Harder than I remember. Alright. There goes my fucking HP that I've been collecting gently. Maybe we'll see a Ninjamon in this playthrough, guys. Who knows? I didn't actually get a chance to unlock Ninjamon in my first playthrough of DW1. And I also, as far as I'm aware, if I remember correctly, I don't think we've had this guy on the Christmas episodes either. So, yeah. One of my favourite Digimon to get as a kid when I played this. Ever since this encounter, I was obsessed with Ninjamon. I thought it was the coolest thing. I truly didn't expect it. And the thing is, you run through this pathway so many times at the start of the game that you don't expect anything new to happen. And Ninjamon's going to be very kind and drop us a quick chip, which is great. What's up, dog? You're just as strong as they say you are. Please, make me your disciple. Your disciple? Well, I don't do that, but you can help us make a city. Okay, that's good training too. I'll work hard. Oh, it's amazing. Ninjamon joins the city, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. We lock it in. Alright, excellent. I thought I'd do a little wrap around and show you the Ninjamon spawn, guys. Better to get that done now. And again, it gives us the quick chip, which we might need later, so... Cool. Alright, food has been acquired. We've done a bit of training as well. Is it time to just head on to Factorial? I think we've already been to sleep already today, haven't we? That happened at night time. So our Digimon is quite tired here. I don't think there's much else for us to do in Factorial, so although I will end up banging into everybody and their grandmother again, we should be able to do it without much drama. Carrying this quick chip that I kind of want to deposit, but it's fine. How many MPs have we got? 12. That's more than enough. Let's go, guys. Let's just head on out. Got a little bit of a top up here. It would be cool if you could maybe get like if they were to remake Digimon World and expand the roster of like Digimon. It would be cool if you could recruit Digimon to the clinic to then upgrade what Sentanomon did for you. So like maybe instead of resting and getting 10% HP, you can upgrade him and get 20%. You know, if you recruit a Digimon like Unimon or something, it would be nice to see. Or like if they added new Digimon that weren't in it, like Marine Angemon or something, you recruit Marine Angemon later. Maybe she doubles the rate at which you recover HP, fatigue, things like that. I'll show you guys Ninjamon later and what Ninjamon does, because Ninjamon's got something pretty cool that he does in the town. I'll show you that when we come back. Let's actually just try and lock in the rest of the sequence. And maybe, if we're really lucky, learn some machine moves. That would be a dream come true to wrap this episode up today. We're going to dodge these guys. Again, these Garurumon are not useful in teaching us the Blasty McBlast. I've actually forgot the name of this move, and it's kind of haunting me a little bit. I genuinely can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. But hopefully we'll find out very shortly. You have not Jack Ninjamon nor H Cabaterimon. Been keen on both of those, yes, same. Both good choices. Okay, it's early in the day, so Sukamon's here, which I think is better. Angemon, are you good now? Are we friends? Data repair is complete. Now let's read the data. Okay, go ahead. Please. 100 years ago, analog humans appeared on Digimon Island. Wait a minute, this is the deep lore chat. Analog humans and native Digimon fought very hard. After 10 years of battle, the analog humans were defeated, and they disappeared. In the next 10 years, mysteriously, the island's area almost doubled in size. So humans fought Digimon? I'm sorry, that's all the data we could recover. Angemon, that's not data that you recovered from the terminal, that's a fanfic you wrote last night. Sorry, I'll give you more later, just once I finish writing chapter 2. Don't worry, this is the very important information, now I know so much more. Is that right, he says. These humans are probably the ones who caused confusion and trouble on the island. This is the only... obviously, Digimon World is very loose in terms of its, like, story, guys. It's mostly about the roguelite of you raising the Digimon, letting them pass away, re-raising them, making them stronger, recruiting Digimon, making money, doing it all until you can defeat the final boss, basically. You don't really get a lot of this. And the reality is, as well, some people can beat the final boss in this game. You guys can go into Infinite Mountain, or whatever it's called, the dungeon, right, that Jijimon opens. I think that opens when you get like 50 prosperity or something, like 60 prosperity. I'm not really sure exactly. But you could actually complete the game and never see this, so yeah, it's not relevant, super relevant. It's cool for... It's relevant in the sense that it's a cool part of the narrative, but some people will never see this, and you don't have to talk to Angemon, so yeah, there you go. These humans are probably the ones who caused the confusion and trouble on the island. Can humans live 100 years? It seems that for humans, time is slow in this world. I guess that's why I don't have to eat or sleep here. 100 years is a very long time, those guys must be very tough. Do you think they are hiding somewhere? I'll find them and do something. Now I know why I'm here. Since I'm human, I need to deal with them. There you go. We talked to Angemon one last time. I must help too. I'll go back and forth between here and the village whenever I can. And just like that, Angemon joins the city. So, successfully complete, guys. It's all cool here, he says. Alright, thank you, Angemon. There we go, guys. So, Angemon, when he joins the city, is a bit weird. He doesn't actually do anything. He just looks cool. And sometimes he's not even there. So... Okay, we didn't have as much success this time as we did last time. Let's see what these guys pay us. Okay, nice. Are you trying to learn Mega Range Beam? Oh, I think that may be the one. We'll find out shortly. I think it is Mega Range Beam, actually. Jijimon dropped the weird slime. We only get one this time. Interesting. That's very interesting, actually. We only got one drop. I thought it was kind of all or nothing with these guys. Let's go back and see if we can talk to Jijimon, guys. I'm gonna try and not touch any of these fools. Although, admittedly, my dodging today has been completely off game, so... Are these guys here? I do want to learn a move from these boys. How do we get you guys to bait out? Brother, come on. I knew it. Right, go away. Okay, how far do you guys go? Where do you go to? Is it just this area here? Okay, nice. A bunch of freaks. Right, okay. That took a hot minute. What's wrong with my Digimon? What was that? Food. Right, I've tried to get past this Numemon about 8 times and to no avail. We certainly do not want to take an autopilot. That would have nearly killed me. Machines One's very happy that he's in Factorial Town as well. He loves being here, which is kind of cute. Okay. Can you not? You little dweeb. Okay, nice. You son of an ugly mother. Stinking rat. I don't know why. I don't know why that misses whenever we... Every time we go to limit break, that has flown over our heads. Alright. Congrats, guys. Oof. What a day it's been. Hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out today, folks. It's been fun. We've done a lot of stuff. And there's been a lot of non-stop confrontations, so apologies for that. But here we go. Jijimon, what's up, dog? I was waiting for you, he says. Are you returning to your senses? I'm feeling a little bit funky, he says. Hey, this is serious, you know? The factory's closed now, so I have lots of free time. I'll help you. He regained his senses, but he still looks insane. Well, excuse me. See you later. Alright, guys. Done. Jijimon acquired. Jijimon could have been the homie and taught us some moves here and there. But, alas. Right, that is us done with Factorial Town. You'll be pleased to know at long last. The only thing we have to do is get this move off of the Guardsmon. I'm trying to think where's the best opportunity to do that. I don't want to have to fight this douchebag again. Right, can I just squeeze past? A lot of this stuff I know bits of. Like, I can make the enemies move sometimes, but as for where they're going to turn and move, I'm not always on the ball with that. But yeah, in this scenario, it's fine that we're taking these fights here and there, although it does draw out the amount of time we're spending today. We're also passing time in-game, which is obviously relevant, so... Jijimon! Come on, mate, one time. Do me a solid and teach me all range beam. Please, if we could make this snappy, I'd be really, really grateful. Just gonna defend a little bit here, make sure he actually uses it. Okay, that's not the droids we're looking for. I'll give him a bop here. Knock him down when until he's low, and then... Maybe he's not the Guardsmon that uses it, I don't know, surely. Right, distance, let's get some distance. Slow walking. There is techniques sometimes where you can literally slow walk past some of the opponents, and it can actually work out in your favour. There is a walk function in this game. Literally, I know you guys are memeing, but there's a walk function that can sometimes be useful for dodging. Why are none of these guys using it? Maybe it's only the ones in the back. We definitely saw these guys use it before, right? Between the Agamons, yeah, you can do that, yeah. Exactly. In the Ogre Fortress Messiah, yeah, you can. I've never done it, but I've seen it done. There's some cool bits in the final dungeon you can walk past as well, like fights you can dodge. There's 3 monochromon that look at you as you walk in. That's what we want. Kick his ass, please. Okay, one time for science, yeah, please. I feel like we're due it statistically. If you Metal Sprinter, they will refuse to use it, only 1 area attack at a time. That's odd how that works. Is it like a... I guess it's like a performance thing, is it? Luckily we've seen it here, so that's good to know. Good to know for future reference. He's dropping something. What have we got? Jijimon dropped the novices, please. Okay. And...
Chicken.
Oh, this game hates me. Okay, it's fine. Somebody didn't do the lucky bum dance, and I don't know who it was. But when I find out, there'll be hell to pay. Metal Mamimon, get your fucking ass back to Mother Base right now. You silly goose. Okay, cool. Right, check it, chat. We go to the store. If Piximon's there, we buy the manual right now. No questions asked. Thoughts? Piximon, brother. Hi, I'm busy all the time running the shop, not. I'm kinda lazy and I won't be in the shop much, but I got some cool stuff, I guess. A training manual. With this, your training will get better. It's very valuable. I'll sell it for 50,000 bits. You'll regret not buying it. Sure. Well, that was it then. I won't give you a discount, he says. Piximon, your mother will give us a discount. And we all visit her one at a time later tonight. Okay, how much cash have we got? 4,848! I've got no money. Patamon. Hey, buddy. Piximon, could you be quiet for a minute? I'm gonna sell like 6 of these. Wonderful, Patamon. Patamon, I don't suppose you could like maybe top me up on some stuff? Like 6? Yeah. And also like, yeah, some of those. 6? Okay, that should do, right? Guys, we now have access to the training manual. Better training. That's all it says. It doesn't give you any, like, descriptive clues. Basically, you just need to have this in your inventory when you train, and it's GG. I'll go ahead and put it down the bottom so you guys can see it. So that you know that it's there. Otherwise, people are going to freak out and cry. I know what these are like. 1 autopilot left. I got 1 autopilot. 2 mushrooms is 1 feed session. I honestly don't believe enough to go back and try and learn this move right now, guys. I just don't think we're going to be getting it. But I will actually sell this item really quickly back to Patamon. 1 weird slime for the road. 1250. What else can I sell? We're not going to sell the quick chip. No bueno. Restores. I've only got 1 restore now. The super restore is actually worth quite a lot of money. I think I'll sell this. I actually didn't realize I had one of those. Right, we are going to buy a... Restore so expensive. We're gonna have to make some cash and do this again later. Piximon, could you be quiet for like 2 minutes? You're making a lot of noise over there, Chief. 3... Guys, we will learn all range beam whether it kills us, okay? We will be doing it. Also, check this out. Never seen this before, eh? Secret item shop, who could be down here? Oh, hey guys. This is what I like to call Numamon's sex dungeon. I know about items, says Ninjamon. There are 128 kinds of items in all. 32 are food. Rare items grow naturally in some areas and can be found in others. For example, you can find a blue apple in native forest. These foods have special effects, so be careful the timing of eating them. Thanks. Numamon, hola amigos! What kind of shop is this? It's my shop. Buy something, please. What have you got for me, mate? The enemy repel or the enemy bell? Attract enemies to come. Repels enemies to stay away. Cool, right? Again, I'm pretty sure for these items to work, yeah, I think you just have to have them in your inventory. I don't think you actually have to, like, force feed them to your Digimon or whatever. Back-to-back Piximon spawns. Interesting. Okay, let's go rest at the clinic, guys. It's almost time for Metal Mamimon to go to sleep. We're going to do 1 training session on the board, and then we're going to leave it there for today. We might even book a slot, like maybe we book a tournament for tomorrow if it's available. There is a Royal tournament coming up, but again, our lack of moves is making me a bit nervous. We've accomplished a lot today with young Metal Mamimon, and I'm very pleased. We'll check our prosperity at the start of the episode tomorrow when we stream. Is there anything else this man can do? Raymond, hello. B tournament or the W tournament? Digimon with wings, we don't have those unfortunately. The A tournament is something we need to do. Kind of sad that it didn't let me sign up for that actually. Yeah, we haven't done the A tournament. Could I have signed up for that potentially? Maybe we could have and I just missed it. I don't know. Looks like there's another one coming up on the 11th though. So we'll keep an eye out for that. That could be a brilliant opportunity for us. The Cool Cup as well. We've already done that. W is wings. Okay. So the 11th, guys. We need to sign up for a tournament on the 10th, which I think is tomorrow. Maybe that's something we can do before we forget. Almost time for Nanimon? For Metal Mamimon to go to sleep. I'm going to run up here and I'm going to hit this board twice. We're going to hit the board once. I think he goes to sleep. Then I think we try again and see if we can learn a move. If we get it, great. If not, we cry. Hold. Chat, maybe Metal Mamimon didn't want to learn all range beam from the fight because he was going to learn it right now on the board. Eh? Eh? Right, Metal Mamimon, in future, right? Pay attention to the Digimon when you're fighting them. Look at their moves, look them dead in the eye. Write it down on a bit of paper so you don't forget. Maybe take a snapshot on your phone or something, little video. And then practice it every night before you go to bed 10 times, yeah? You motherfucker. Right, anyways, next time on Dragon Ball Z, guys, we're going to wrap things up for today. We have got stuff to do when we come back tomorrow. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will start, we'll go to sleep. Let's just do that now. You need any food? Age 13, this guy does not have long left. He's got like, oh, he's actually got like 5 days or so he's actually fine. Enough time to do the tournament and stuff. Lock in the save file. And then we're going to pick up our food before we forget. Also, it's ya boy. Hey, Andromon, what's up? It looks pretty lively, he says. Don't I have to go... Oh, don't I have to go back to Factorial Town? My scheduling function is working, no problem. And that's all Andromon does when he joins the city. He just hangs out here. He doesn't really add anything, as far as I'm aware. Maybe Andromon could have been the guy that, you know, once you defeat Factorial Town, maybe here in the city, Andromon could actually digivolve you through the digivolutions. You know how Garurumon does that? That could be a cool change one day. You know, give this guy actually a reason to be here. Okay, new dawn, new day. We're nearly finished, guys. Let's just make sure we sign up for this tournament a day in advance. I think the game should let me sign up for it just now, hopefully. Maybe a little bit early, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Tidal, Motheb, what's happening, guys? RD as well, hey, folks. Can I sign up for that tournament tomorrow, or are you not going to let me? You do. Perfect. Okay, the Grade A Ultimate match. Quite a hard fight for us. Not entirely convinced we're going to be great at that, guys, but... Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go. I think that's it, folks. When we come back tomorrow, we've got time to prepare because our tournament is not actually today, it's tomorrow, as we've discussed. So, we've got Piximon's manual, which means our training will be better than ever. I'll show you that in great detail. We'll also tidy up our inventory and all that stuff. I think this will be the wrap-up for the episode, folks. That will be the end of episode 6, guys. I hope you've had fun rocking and rolling with us today. Lots and lots of action, non-stop nonsense. I have never ever seen the whole Jijimon to monochromon digivolution, slide digivolution before. I've never seen that in my life. I knew it was there. I'd always talked about it to my friends, but we never actually did it. So that was a landmark today. It was a brand new feature, something I've never ever done, and it was really cool to see that. Our chart is actually expanding pretty crazily because of all these digivolutions that we're doing, and that is really, really exciting. It's not often that you get to a playthrough of Digimon World and, you know, your chart looks this hectic this early on, so really, really enjoying that. Jijimon from Biyomon, our first Biyomon of the playthrough. I know there's going to be a couple of people here today that were kind of maybe sad to not see Biyomon appear into some of the more classic traditional lines, because Biyomon's ultimate in this game, or one of the ultimates Biyomon can eventually get to, is one of my all-time favourites, and again, we'll maybe keep that for the future. But to go from Biyomon, again, we get Tokumon for the first time, Biyomon for the first time, Jijimon, Monochromon into Metal Mamimon, completing the Dino region, and also now Factorial Town as well. You know, 2 strikes in one go in this episode makes it action-packed. We'll see what Zalumpa can do with the rest of his life when we start our next episode. That'll be tomorrow's stream for everybody hanging out just now. Really keen to see what this guy can pull off. We're going to put him in a tournament, see if he can actually win our first ever A rank, I think it was we signed up for, or S rank. We're going to put him in one of the ultimate tournaments anyway. See how he gets on. We're also going to definitely continue to try, even though we didn't get it today, we are going to try and get some of these moves from Metal Mamimon, because right now he's kind of limping through. He's got a couple of ones that are okay, but he's really missing those juicy AoE power moves that really give him, you know, full access to his late game power. So I'm going to hopefully chase that down tomorrow. We're definitely not going to give up on that just as easily. And then when we get into our new Digimon, we will be raising our 4th egg, which will be this one here that we've not seen yet. I can't remember if this is blue stripes or yellow stripes or whatever, orange stripes. But I'll check my notes and make sure we get it right. And then once we get there, we'll be starting with another rookie and beginning the cycle all over. There's actually not that much left for us to do today, other than a couple of biomes towards the back of Misty Trees, and another biome as well, which is the Haunted Mansion from the Graveyard in Overdale. We'll be looking at that very shortly, hopefully. So yeah, that's what we've got cooking. If that sounds interesting, if you guys want to see the journey, see if we can get our tamer rank up any further and see what other ultimates are available in this game, then stay tuned, stick around, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, much love, and goodbye.